Hi! Hello everybody! Welcome to stream. Sorry I'm a little late, I got distracted. But what else is new? Happy music. Yeah, it's actually the To the Moon soundtrack. I decided to put on the To the Moon soundtrack because I was reminded of that game a little bit ago and I was like, oh my god, I gotta play the soundtrack. But hello everyone, welcome in. It's good to see you all. Of course, before we get into what we're doing today, let us get into our announcements. Now, of course, as per usual, I am going to start with everything else on the list that I have. Welcome in, everyone. I'm going to start with all the other stuff that I have listed on the announcements, and then I will circle back to talking about Palestine. So, without further ado, let's begin. Of course, Sudan is in a war between the Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitary rapid support forces. Sudanese children are being burnt, whether alive or dead. It is still horrendous. Dubai / the United Arab Emirates don't have any gold mines. They are killing, raping, and terrorizing Sudanese people for their gold in order to pass it off as their own. So there's been a boycott called for the United Arab Emirates as well as Dubai for tourism, and don't buy gold from them. There are links below to support the Sudanese people at this time. Congo is currently in the midst of a silent genocide. Many are being worked to death as slaves in mines in order to mine for coltan, which is a valuable mineral that are used in our electronics like phones and computers. They are the #1 producer of this mineral. Millions are being killed, women are being sexually assaulted, and men and children are being forced to work in inhumane conditions, with over 6 million killed thus far, and the number is continually rising. Of course, in recent news, as far as I saw, there was a coup that ended unsuccessfully, that a bunch of people were arrested as a result of it, as well as there were 5 bombs dropped in Goma, with over 40 deaths at this point. Yemen, they were in the midst of a civil war, and of course they were also being bombed by the United States and the UK because of their solidarity with the Palestinian people. But also they are facing a famine unlike any other. And also Haiti is experiencing gang violence. All of these, there are resources below to support Sudan, Congo, Yemen, and Haiti, as well as there is a... Where did I put it? There it is. There's a campaign that was started by user at @astute_insp on TikTok and her team Mutual Aim to collect money for the Dominican. Or is it the Dominican? I keep saying Dominican. I think it's the Democratic Republic of Congo. I'm so sorry I keep saying Dominican. I think it's the Democratic Republic of the Congo. I'm so sorry. Sudan and Tigray. The donations will be divided between the 3 causes. If you would like to donate but don't have the funds to do so, to donate to multiple campaigns, this is a great way to help Congo, Sudan, and Tigray. There is also Posterity International is currently raising over $70,000 to provide hygiene kits to displaced people in Congo as well. They're raising over $70,000 to provide 10,000 hygiene kits. These kits will contain essential items such as soap and toothpaste and sanitary products. So all of those are linked down below if you would like to look at and support them. Of course, I believe you should anyway. But if you don't have the funds to do so, that is okay. It is Indigenous Heritage Month, and I wish all of those who are Indigenous, doesn't just mean Native American, those who are Indigenous, a happy Indigenous Heritage Month. I hope that it's been going well for those who are Indigenous. Of course, as I said, Indigenous is like an umbrella term, much like AAPI is an umbrella term for Indigenous people of all countries. It doesn't matter what tribe, what country they come from. If they are Indigenous, they deserve to be celebrated and acknowledged. So if you are able to, buy some anything from your local stores that are run by Indigenous people, online or in person. Otherwise, support Indigenous people not just this month, but in all months. I mean, Indigenous people also includes Palestinians, by the way, because the Palestinian people are Indigenous to the land that they reside on, and Israel is their colonizers. Juneteenth is coming up next week, or... right? Yeah, next week. Sorry, it's Saturday in my brain. I'm looking at my calendar across the room. It's Wednesday. So I'm going to wish all of you a happy early Juneteenth because, of course, I am not going to be streaming the 22nd. I will explain that in a moment. The Juneteenth is a very important holiday, most specifically to those who are African American, because it is a holiday that celebrates the emancipation of slaves, of course, and it also is just in general a celebration of African American people and African American culture. There are links below. I bumped them all up, especially also because of I forgot to put them on. I forgot to include them in the list, I believe, but also because it is. Let me grab it. I have a list of stuff. Sorry. It is also Black Lives Matter Month, African American Music Appreciation Month, and Caribbean Heritage Month. So this time I included links to the articles that discuss Black Lives Matter Month, African American Music Appreciation Month, and Caribbean Heritage Month below. And also I have bumped up the resources to support Black people at this time. And also I believe I included some resources to support Caribbean people. So please do support Black people, African American people, Caribbean people, every ethnicity that falls under the umbrella of Black, that you should just support them all the time and not just like this one time, you know? You get what I mean? It's the same thing with Indigenous people. It is also Pride. I wish all of you a wonderful Pride Month because, of course, gay people suddenly exist. I want to reiterate the post that I posted in my Discord server it's a private Discord server, but for Pride Month, because I still think it is important, and I just want to reiterate it again. Remember that Pride came to fruition because of the efforts of trans women like Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, bi women like Brenda Howard, and butch lesbians like Stormy Della Rivera. I really do need to look up how you pronounce her name, but Stormy. Without BIPOC, there would be no Pride. Remember them as you are celebrating. And also remember the queer and trans Palestinians who cannot celebrate Pride as they are being genocided. As well as other queer and trans Indigenous people or queer trans people that are currently in the midst of a public or silent genocide, like the Sudanese people or the Congolese people, the Yemeni people, the Haitian people, what have you. Any nation that's being colonized and there are genocides going on, support those who are queer and trans as well, and not just in Western countries, because that is, you're showing your favoritism and also just generally not showing that you care about all queer and trans people. But still, happy Pride. I also have some more intersex related material to discuss with you all about, but we will get into that in a different section because I don't want to, the section's already long. I don't want to make it longer. But we'll get into that, I promise. Let's see. The Oaxaca fires were devastating to the indigenous people of Mexico, specifically in Oaxaca, Mexico. The government had done nothing and still is doing nothing, as far as I'm aware, for the indigenous people that were impacted, those who had died, the families that lost loved ones, and those who lost their homes. So if you would like to support the indigenous people of Oaxaca, there are links down below to support them, of course. The Rio Grande do Sul floods, of course, were and still are devastating the people of Rio Grande do Sul in Brazil. It is the southernmost state. I'm reading off a little thing that I have written from an article that is discussing it. Rescue efforts that went on after the floods in there are rescue efforts. I'm so sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. There have been at least 100 people, maybe more, that have died and have displaced more than 200,000 people. So there are a lot of those who no longer have homes, have lost a lot of their valuables because of this, and not a lot of people are discussing it. So if you would like to support the people of Rio Grande do Sul, there are links down below as well, and also some articles discussing this, though I will warn you, the majority of them that I found are in Portuguese, so hopefully you don't mind translating them or just seeking out other articles that are in English. Indigenous tribes have been stripped of their clean water rights. There is a New York Times article linked down below for when this happened to the Navajo. And now it's applied to all of them. And of course the ICWA is being threatened to be overturned. I sound like a broken record, but sincerely, I still haven't heard anything about this. I keep turning to trusted indigenous sources, and I just haven't heard a thing about it, which is terrifying, but I'm still keeping my eye open because, of course, the ICWA needs to stay in place in order for indigenous children to stay with their families, and that's why it was instated in the first place. The wildfires that tore through Maui were incredibly devastating, especially to the indigenous populace there. A historic town was devastated as a result of that. They are gradually rebuilding, and it has been, I think, a year or two since this happened. But, of course, you know, there still need to be efforts and help to continue to make it go back to fix all the damage that ensued. I'm so sorry. My brain had a brain fart for a second. But if you would like to support the people of Maui, there are links down below as well. And finally, before I get on to news about Palestine, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of businesses discriminating against the LGBT, and there is a link. There are links down below if you would like to support LGBT people at this time. Okay, so Palestinian news. So the biggest ones so far are that there have just been repeated back and forth about the deal, the ceasefire deal that was supposedly proposed by Israel, but is mostly just the Hamas deal from February brought to the forefront, but with Israel's name slapped on it. So there's just been a lot of back and forth. Anthony Blinken keeps saying that Hamas has denied the deal, even though there have been repeated sources from like Qatar and Egypt saying no, they have not denied the deal, they are still up to it. There's just been a lot of back and forth on that front. So there's it's just a back and forth like that, and we'll just have to see how it goes, because like there's just so many reasons why that's not going through, and I do not have brain power to report on it accurately, which is why you should go to trusted news sources like Al Jazeera, and I believe Haaretz is also a trusted news source, but don't quote me on that. I know for a fact that Al Jazeera is a trusted news source, so go to them, and they will most likely have more detailed accounts about this ongoing deal back and forth, so go read up on that more, please. I'm just giving you, like, the footnotes of that. Of course, also, there has been some back and forth between Lebanon and Israel, but mostly Israel going and bombing the hell out of Lebanon, with Israel using a medieval trebuchet to ignite Lebanese bushes. They're purposefully trying to ruin their resources, much in the same vein as Palestine. They're trying to get rid of everything that possible that can sustain them, as like retribution for the fact that Hezbollah fired rockets into northern Israel, which then Hezbollah, like, there's a back and forth between Hezbollah and Israel as well. I don't know if Hezbollah is linked to Lebanon. I could be wrong about that. I might have gotten my terms mixed up. But just know that Hezbollah fired rockets into northern Israel, and then Israeli strikes came back and killed a Hezbollah commander, so there's a back and forth between them. And also Israel is just going into Lebanon as well. A new UN investigation into war crimes committed since October 7th stated that Israel committed crimes against humanity, including extermination, gender persecution, targeting Palestinian men and boys, murder, forcible transfer, and torture and inhumane, cruel treatment. The UN Commission of Inquiry says Israel also violated international humanitarian law and human rights. Also, randomly, this is just stupid news that I don't know why even is news in the first place. A billionaire wants to construct gates that scan trucks to make sure that the aid that gets into Gaza is reliable. As if that's the problem, and not the fact that Israel's an apartheid state that used false aid trucks to trick Palestinians into thinking aid was coming through and then committed an attack. I don't know why that even was news in the first place. It was stupid. But I think that's all I have in terms of news proper to report to you about Palestine, other than from the 16th to the 22nd for a week there is going to be a strike. So as I've reported on before with strikes, do not go out and buy stuff. Make sure you buy all you need now before tomorrow, I guess. Don't go to school, don't go to work, go to protests if you're able. I'm still unsure about what to do in terms of donating to, like, GoFundMes or trusted organizations. I am sure that's, like, okay, because you're spending your money toward helping, but just double check with, like, Palestinians about that first before you go on and do that. Spread resources as well about Palestine. That's the most important thing during this strike, is just to keep talking about Palestine and keep raising awareness of the genocide that is currently ongoing in Palestine. So, yes, that is all I have to say on the matter, of course. Thank you so much for listening. I deeply appreciate it. I know these sections are long, but I still very much appreciate you listening, and I will now swap. First, I gotta put on the music, and then I will swap screens. Yeah! But yes, thank you very, very much for listening. I always appreciate it, you guys listening. I know it's a lot. I'm so sorry, but, like, also just do your research on a lot of these topics as well, because I should not be your one main source for news regarding this stuff. Go look up resources as well. But hi! Hello, everyone! It's so good to see you all again. Man. I don't know why, but it's like, this, like, week has felt simultaneously extremely short and also very long. I can't explain what it is, but I've just felt like time hasn't been passing, but it's also been passing. It's all over the place. But I hope you all are doing well. In terms of, like, personal news, I don't have much for you other than my last day of work with, at the place that I've been working at for, like, the past while now is this Tuesday. Art core, yeah. I'm an artist today, baby. You like it? You like my painter's smock? Hang on, I'll get rid of these two. But there's my outfit. I got a painter's smock on for today. I wanted to put a beret on, but I was like, I can't draw a beret. But yeah, my last day is coming up. I'm so sad, but I'm also gonna try to be as cozy as I possibly can, because they're watching movies all day. I asked if it was worth it to come in. They were like, no, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still coming anyway. So I'm gonna bring Laura, my stuffed bunny, with me, and I'm gonna just wear my coziest outfit and just chill out. Week's been all over the place, but these streams make my week better. Always look forward to Sundays and Saturdays. That's nice. I'm glad. I'm very glad to hear that. But yeah, that's not much else has happened. I'm gonna be so frank with you. Oh, I did also give, there's a counselor that I work with, that I gave her a picture of the creature from the Black Lagoon, because it's her favorite monster, because she has, like, a figurine of it that she showed me a little while ago, that she described as, like, her inner monster or something like that, and I remembered that, and I kept that with me for so long, that I wanted to give her, like, a little something special, so I drew her the creature from the Black Lagoon, and I put, like, find your inner monster or something like that next to it. You look like a cool gay art teacher, let's go. But I gave it to her, and she was in shock. She was like, didn't expect to get anything from me, and I just wanted to give her that as, like, to show some appreciation, and she was just, like, dumbfounded even, and she was like, I'm so sorry that I can't be, like, she felt bad that she couldn't give me anything back, and I was just like, no, it's okay. Like, I wanted to tell her that just existing was more than enough for me, because I understood she's busy, and just her being there at all and just talking to me here and there is more than enough, but I don't know, I didn't get that out enough, because of course she was busy, but I just kept it brief, and she was thankful for it, and I'm happy she enjoyed it. She's like, I'm gonna put this on my fridge in my house, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad. And then one of the kiddos that is in the 6th grade class. I gave her a little drawing of her favorite anime character to just as a little gift as well, and she loved it too. So I'm just like, I'm 2 for 2. So I'm happy they both liked it. I've been in a delirious sleep deprived state for the past week. Haven't been able to do much of anything, but time's arrow only marches forward. Yeah. But yeah, that's been my week. Let's see. Oh yeah, intersex stuff. I didn't find a lot of intersex stuff this past week because I'm just so exhausted. I have a lot of stuff, so that I've been doing. Oh, I'll talk. Hang on. Do you have any experience in drawing or whatever? This is my first time on the channel, so don't mind me asking. No, don't worry about it. I am an artist. I drew this little fella that you see that's talking, my little PNG tuber. I've been an artist for as long as I can remember. I draw all my thumbnails. I draw for fun. You know, I guess when I was like 8 or so, I started drawing seriously. So, and I'm 24 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 years, I guess I've been drawing. So, I've got like 16 years of drawing on my shoulders there, I guess. Anyway, intersex stuff, sorry. But I hope that answers your question. I found 3 things, 2 of which are by the same person. I found an article on the Rolling Stones written by Larissa Pham, titled Intersex Activist and Writer Hida Viloria on Being Born Both, which is an article going into Hida Viloria's life. And there's also autobiography written by Hida Viloria called Born Both, an Intersex Life. I haven't gotten around to reading that. I read a little bit of the article, but I didn't really read all the way through because I've been just so busy. But I did read the entirety of an article written by Max Beck titled My Life as an Intersexual. That was also really good. But yeah, that's all I found for this week. But I am... As you've noticed, I'm looking into stuff that's not, like, articles, like scientific articles. I'm trying to find ones that are written by people who are intersex, so it's easier to understand the experience from a person, because that's just how I relate to people easier, or just understand people better. So yeah, that's all I found for this week, but I'll try to find more next time. The iconic quartz avatar, yeah, that's me. That's my little dude. But yeah, anyways, I think that's everything. I'm trying to keep like this personal section a little bit short because I don't know. I draw courtesans, concubines, and consorts, waiting and waiting from the Tang Dynasty. Has anyone read or... Okay, I got thrown off by the fact that you wrote courtesans, concubines, and consorts, and ladies in waiting from the Tang Dynasty. Because I was just like... Whoa, alright. And then you immediately juxtaposed that by writing, has anyone read or watched Heartstopper? I don't know why that is so funny to me. Not in a bad way, as in I'm making fun of you. As in, like, you just put this, like... You're like, oh yes, I draw these types of people. Anyway, has anyone watched Heartstopper? Sorry, anyway. Thanks for compiling that stuff. I'm also interested in the intersex topic and definitely want to read more stuff written by them instead of articles about them. Yeah. I think before the end of the month, I am going to make like a just paste it compilation of all of the stuff that I found, including the documentary that I watched, as well as like all the articles and links to the books that I found as well if you want to read them. Either you can find them probably in your libraries or like buy them on Amazon or other bookseller sites. So yeah, the Apothecary Diaries. Oh, okay, I see. But yes, so yeah, probably before the end of the month, I'll make a little, just paste it and put all of the stuff that I've found before the end of the month in, so you guys can also look through those as well and experience all that I have experienced, so that you guys have a maybe not exhaustive source, but still a pretty hefty source of different bits of media that you can look into regarding intersex people. So yeah. Alright. What we're doing today. Today, we are doing something that I've always wanted to do since even before I got back into streaming. Which is I want to follow a Bob Ross video and see how well he teaches me and see if I can make a near perfect replica of his paintings on like a digital like paint. I'm gonna do it on paint. My girlfriend's like, why don't you do it on Clip Studio, which is the normal art program I use? And I was like, that's too easy. I want a challenge. So we're doing it via paint. Maybe if I feel like it, we'll do it vis-a-vis Clip Studio, but for right now, I want to do it via paint. So, I'll also give like a brief rundown. If you don't know who Bob Ross is, he's a very prestigious, I wouldn't say prestigious, he's just a very like well-known painter from when did he start his painting show? Hang on. Let me just make sure I get the dates right and don't just make shit up off the top of my head. So he started his instructional television program called The Joy of Painting from 1983, and it went on until 1994, and it was on PBS. But yes, he was a well-known television personality that did painting, and he did these programs to teach people how to paint, and it went on for a long time. How many seasons did he have of the show? I think the most I saw was 29 seasons. 32. So there's 32 seasons of his show with over 410 episodes listed. So, there you go. We must let Robert's light guide us. Oh, certainly. He has brushes and some paints. You have a pen and a tablet. Who will win? I do have canvas and like an easel and paints in real life, but because I don't show my face, obviously we're not gonna do that, and also that's very messy. And I don't have any like paint thinner or anything, like actual genuine paint tools that he uses, so I think I am gonna do better with a digital medium. Also, like, Dominic, shh. Yes, I know we're not doing horror, but we will get back to horror, I promise. I just like exploring stuff outside of horror. By the way, I know a lot of people are probably gonna be like, why aren't you doing like horror series anymore? I think I'm gonna put that on the back burner for a while. I'm gonna be just like so honest with you guys. I'm feeling like just doing whatever for the time being, whether it be horror, gaming, or just random stuff that pops up the top of my head, because I ran through pretty much every single horror series I could think of to review, and there's so many people doing that anyways, and I just want to do whatever, so like, sue me, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, let me grab my tablet, my wonderful tablet. MS Paint Bob Ross the Futures now. Yeah. Let's see. Let me have this. I gotta rearrange my setup a little bit because I have not used my tablet before on stream, so I have no clue what we're doing. Alright, let me open up Paint real quick. Move my phone over. I might need to open up chat on my phone. I should do that actually. Hold on. Let me grab my... let me set that up real quick, so that I have you guys on the go instead of just trying to struggle with putting you guys on the side somehow and also put the video. The variety streams have been more fun in my opinion. That's wonderful. That was the goal, is honestly I wanted to bring you guys in with horror and then just do whatever. I wanted to do whatever I could. Let's see. There we go. Put you guys right there. Pray that my phone's stupid charger doesn't die on me. It's better when you can tell that you are genuinely invested in what you're doing on stream. Exactly. It's like, would you guys rather enjoy me having fun, or would you guys enjoy me catering to your whims? And I don't think you guys want me catering to your whims. Alright. Let's get this darn thing set up. Okay, let's see. Where's my... There it is. I gotta get that up, and then... Blamp. Yeah! There it is. Okay, so before we open up our good friend, Bob, on stream, I'm gonna do a warm-up. I'm gonna make the canvas a little bit bigger. I like smaller canvases. I can't explain why. I just do. Alright, so let me turn on my tablet. Either way, don't ask what model my tablet is, because all I know is it's a Wacom Intuos. Don't know what model it is, because I lost all the other stuff that was important about that some time ago. I'm honestly so happy for this stream. That's good. Can you guys hear me okay? I put my mic at a distance, so hopefully you guys should be able to hear me still, and it not be a mess, but alright. Okay, this is gonna be a little hard, because I'm doing this with my tablet. I'm using my tablet right now. This is me moving it around with my tablet. I usually normally use Clip Studio and like zoom in. I have means to zoom in, but like it's whatever. So I'm just gonna like goof around and I'm just gonna draw something silly. This is my first time I'm ever drawing for you guys on stream, by the way, so you get to see my god-awful stupid art process. You can hear me okay? Okay, that's good. Alright, sick. Alright, I'm gonna just draw something silly. Just draw a person. I don't know who I'm drawing. I'm just gonna draw. We're gonna be doing landscapes, because that's what Bob is teaching. I'm just calling him so casually. I'm just calling him Bob. Bob Ross does landscape paintings, and I want to get better at landscape painting, so hopefully he'll help us learn how to do landscape paintings just fine. I could theoretically do this with my mouse, but I don't want wrist pain. So let me actually crack my knuckles and do some mild stretching real quick. Okay. I don't normally stretch, but I'm gonna do it for this stream because I have a feeling that if I don't, something bad's gonna happen. I'll do like a bust, I don't mind. My shitty, like, sketching. Oh, I don't normally like drawing where people can watch me. It makes me anxious because I'm like, what if people start picking apart my art process? What if they just start saying my methods are bad? Which, like, yeah, they are, but, like, leave me alone. Oh, Lord, okay. Let's see. By the way, I never learned how to draw eyes properly because I only took, like, 1 or 2 art classes in my life when I was in, like, middle school and high school. Oh, shit. God damn it. That's gonna be a detriment, this stupid eraser. So I'm just gonna be drawing anime eyes. Don't mind me. Let's see. I don't know who I'm drawing. I'm just drawing. You're actually good at drawing, though. If it was me, it'd look like a you're like a little stick dude. I like drawing stick figures. They're fun. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, but you are a good artist," and I'm just gonna like, just get used to me nitpicking my own art. I'm gonna be like that the whole time. So, don't mind my critiquing. Oh goodness. I also don't draw noses when I draw people because it's just a little too inconvenient. Because I can draw a nose. Like, I can draw noses if I want to, but I honestly don't like drawing noses because they're just not, that's not my art style. So, to be honest, if you draw ugly, we are still entertained in a way. That's fair. What can I say about my art process? I learned how to draw because of my dad. There's a lot of artists in his family, and he knows a lot of artists as well. One of the artists he knew who's passed away, actually painted a few things for our house, so we have some of his paintings around. So I've just been surrounded by artists like all my life, and generally just have just, I guess I have an inclination toward it. Shoot, whatever. So, I've just wanted to draw all my life. It's just for funsies, though. I never intend to do this for full time. Just because it's a little too competitive, and I don't want to lose that passion, that spark, for it. So this is just, yeah. So is this just a portrait, or will this be a full art thing while we wait? Oh, no. This isn't gonna be a full piece of art, I promise. This is just a warm-up. I'm just getting used to using my tablet again. I may or may not actually have to put this thing on the charge at some point, because this is a wireless tablet, but eventually it will have to, it probably might die, so we'll see. Oh, jeez Louise. When I was in high school, all my art teachers were very old school and told us not to draw anime, but now all the coolest artists know I draw anime eyes and no one says anything. You lost, old timers. Yeah, all my art teachers told me that too. They were like, you shouldn't draw anime eyes, it will hinder your progress in drawing, like, actual eyes, which, like, I can draw regular eye. That already looks better than most how I draw boys' clothes. Hey, look, you get better the more you draw, and the more you look at references. Look at references, by the way. Don't shirk it off. Look at references. I learned that the hard way. By the way, I can draw an actual eye. Let me show you. Like, I can draw an eye if I try. It's not gonna be the greatest eyelashes on the planet, but just, like, bear with me. God damn it. Like, see, I can draw an eyeball with, like, an eyebrow above it. That's not the greatest eyebrow, but, like, hey. I tried. There you go. See, there's an eye. I can draw eyes, but, like, I just don't like drawing regular eyeballs. It's like, let me draw whatever I want, bro. Let me give it, like, bags under its eyes. Make it more accurate. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oopsie. There. My specialty is drawing the women's Tang Dynasty outfits. That's the only thing I ever draw now. That's fair. You found your niche and you excel in it. That's fair. There. See, but the anime eye looks more appropriate for the rest of the style. Exactly! Exactly. There you go, you got a stylized little eye or whatever on the side, and then there's this little anime doodah over here. My little art style, so I think that's about it for in terms of like a warm-up. I guess I could do like this more, but there you go. That's a little warm. You know what? I'll draw like a it's a cute little animal off to the side too. I'm gonna get all my cutesy stuff out of the way, because then we gotta like hunker down and go and be serious. I'll draw like a cute little, I don't know what I'm drawing, like a teddy bear or something. I don't know. Oh, paint! Stop! No, stop doing the thing. I'm not clicking. I am existing. This is the shittiest little teddy bear ever. That's so cute. Thank you. And draw a little teddy bear. The shittiest little doodles. Doing the inseams, and there's the stitching, and then like the end. There you go. Serious happy little trees. My favorite drawing you've ever made is that one that we have seen is Alex and Jay's Day. Oh shit, that's my favorite too. Draw one of those toys you have. Oh, my Furby? Yeah, I could draw my little 2005 Furby. Hang on, let me draw Sherbert, my beloved little Sherbert. I'll show you guys the picture that Leah's referring to in a moment. Unless it's on my community tab. You guys can look in the community tab and like see it if you want ahead of time before I put it up. But for right now, I'm drawing my little 2005 Furby. Which, I'm so glad you guys like Sherbert, by the way. I've never gotten a single complaint about him. He's just so cute, and I love him very much, and nobody's complained about him, which makes me very happy, because if people complained about him, I would be so fucking mad. Like, genuinely. Not a bit, I would get mad, because I love Sherbert. I love the 2005 Furbies. Controversial opinion. I think they're very, very cute. Don't mind my sketchy style, by the way. This is, like, just how I sketch. And draw his cute little eyes. And then he's got that little fleshy little mouth of his. Unlike the little beaks that the regular Furbies have. That's his little nose, and then his little chest fur there. There we go. We drew Sherbert. Yeah, there's my little boy Sherb. Oh, he looks so cute. He looks very tired and angry. Sherbert. I love him. He's so silly. Sherbert haters get banned on sight. No, but, like, okay, I guess this is just an autism thing, but I do get defensive about people who hate on Furbies, because I've loved Furbies all of my life, and I have never seen a problem with it. Like, I get if people are, like, a little bit icked out by them, because they're, like, it's, like, uncanny valley or whatever, but, like, people who get so mad at other people for enjoying something like a Furby just actually piss me off a little bit. It's just like, let people have fun. You know, let people enjoy things. It's not hurting you. Why should you pester in other people's business, you know? There we go. Supposed to be doing English homework. This is way more fun. Okay. Here comes a boy. There's my boy Sherbert. Did I spell his name right? Yeah. I spelled his name right. Okay. There we go. Okay. I think that's good in terms of, like, warm-up sketches, so we're gonna, like, wipe the slate clean now, and we are gonna go... Oh boy. I'm so scared. I don't know how big I'm gonna... Okay, let's make the canvas a little bit smaller. There we go. Just make it a little easier to maneuver it. Okay, so I gotta turn off the music because I gotta put on our friend Bob. Now, I guess... How do I... Okay. Maybe, I guess I'll share my screen real quick and show you what we're working with here. Oh, Christ above. So here's what we're working with. It is time for Robert to make his entrance. So here's what we're working with. I found an entire playlist on the official Bob Ross YouTube channel that was posted back in 2016 of season 3 of his show, The Joy of Painting. So we have an arsenal of episodes to work with here, in terms of things we can watch and work with. I think I'm gonna do something simple, hopefully. It's never simple with Bob. He's always got something. Gotta go, okay. I'm kind of concerned. Are you gonna do this on sketch? Because he is quick. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Bob goes quick. Yes, I know he goes quick. But I am not gonna do this whilst he's talking. I'm going to take the steps slowly, so I'm going to be pausing a lot. Because I know I've watched The Joy of Painting before. I know how fast he gets. So we are going to... Bye. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you'll come back later. We'll see. I don't know, but thank you for joining. But yes, we are going to... I'm going to take it slow. I guess it's the best thing I can say. So I'm going to pause a lot. What one do I want to watch? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe we'll do... I wanted to do Blue Moon, which is the second episode of season 3. But that one, I'm not sure. Oh. You know what? Yeah. Okay. We'll do season 2, or season 3, episode 2. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on paint. So that you guys... I'm gonna... There we go. Perfect. I'm just gonna I'm putting it back on paint so that I can do... Like, pull up our friend Bob here. You're gonna hear him for a second. Okay. Hello, Bob. Hello, my friend Bob. My good friend Bob. And then I'm gonna do, if please work correctly, I'm gonna do this. Yes, it worked! Let's go! I put Bob Cam in the corner. But I just realized it's in the way. Oh god, hang on. Guys, where am I gonna put Bob? Hang on, I'll put him above my head. I'll put this thing in the corner, and then I'll put Bob above my head. He's gonna cut me off a little bit. Make it like the screen a little smaller. There we go. We got Bob Cam, everybody. Look, we have Bob Ross Cam. I can't believe it worked. Let's go. It's gonna be detailed, and I don't think the digital 1 pixel pen is going to do much, or so maybe do more tools. Look, I'm gonna work with what I got, alright? I'm gonna do my darndest, alright? My close personal friend, Bob. Okay, this is gonna be I'm so excited. You have no idea how excited I am about this. You have no idea how excited I am that I even got this to work. You have no idea how hard it was. Oh my gosh, okay. Black canvas. Yes, I think he said it was I watched a smidge of this, and he said it's a phthalo blue. So that means I gotta make it like a deep blue. But okay. Alright, here's our friend Bob. What's he have to say?
Welcome back. So glad you could join us again today.
Thank you.
Today I thought we'd do a fantastic little seascape. This is a very simple little painting that's quite easy to do.
Okay.
And I think it'll stir your imagination and lead you on to bigger and better things.
Okay.
And I've taken the liberty of going ahead and covering the canvas with a layer of Prussian blue.
Okay. Sorry I cut off Bob. I'm so sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to cut you off mid-sentence. Sorry. Okay, so he put like a Prussian blue. Does anyone know what Prussian blue means? Oh, this is gonna be a mess. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to figure out what he means by Prussian blue. I'm probably gonna do a deep blue then. Like a dark blue. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. That look about right? That look okay? I hope that's the right blue. I'm so... Oh my god. Oh, okay. Listen, if the people who do this on Mario Paint can do it, then I can do it, alright? I think... There we go. I think that's more accurate. He's gonna blend things together real quick. I know. You don't have to warn me. I told you I've watched Bob Ross before. I've been through this rodeo enough times to know what he's gonna do. Prussian blue is like a dark blue. I hope that's a dark enough blue. This is about as dark as I can get before it goes, like, black. But I've watched Bob Ross before. You don't have to keep warning me about this stuff. If I need to, I can go back and listen. Like, there's no rules. There's no rules. I just want to make sure that I get the instructions correct. So, if I need to go back and forth a few times, then so be it. I know, sorry. It's okay. It's alright. Well, I'm fine. I'm not gonna fail. I got this, I promise. Alright, Bob, what do you got?
Firm paint. Don't use a paint that's oily or slick. It's a very firm, dry paint.
Dry paint, okay.
On the bottom, I've added a little bit of phthalo green.
Okay, phthalo green. Where did he put the green? Guys? Maybe slightly lighter? I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, just have fun. Yeah, exactly. I don't know where he put the... Guys, do you see where he put the green? Hang on, I'll make the screen a little bit bigger for you guys to see, because I don't know where the fuck... Where did he put... Guys, can you see where he put the green? Where is the green? Bob, where did you put the green? Bob, where did you put the green? He also says he's put a bit of brown. I don't see the brown either. Oh no. Oh, Bob. Oh no, Bob. I don't know where he put the green. Or the... that matter? Oh boy. Oh joy. Oh man. Alright, here we go. We're figuring it out one day at a time. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know either. I can't see it. Probably because the fucking video quality is so old and crispy. It's just like I can't see at all what he's talking about. So I'm gonna make a guess. I'm gonna wager a bet and just pray to God I get it right. It looks all brown to me. It looks all black to me. So I guess you and I are in the same boat. Alright. Oh shit, I gotta make this bigger. I'm putting a light dusting of green down across the canvas on the bottom with the spray paint tool. Shut up, phone. Don't buzz at me when I'm in a pivotal moment of trying to figure out what Bob is talking about. Okay. There's a light dusting of green at the bottom. I don't know where it is he put the brown. Maybe he's... Hang on. Will he say?
And a little bit of Van Dyke brown right over here in the corner.
In the corner? Okay. Alright, Bob. Whatever you say. My good friend Bob. Alright. I'm gonna make it darker because that's like... I literally can't see it. So I'm just gonna... He referred to his like leftmost corner, so I'm gonna put it on my leftmost corner. I love looking over at the I love looking over at the stream occasionally when I unpause the video and I just see Bob playing above my head. Oh, it's great. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna put a little more blue over it. Okay. Bob, you're scaring me. You're breaking my heart. Okay, this is gonna look like a mess, but like, bear with me. We're having fun. This ain't serious. This is just for funsies. All right, no, like it's fine.
So with that, let's get started.
All right.
We'll take off here with a 1-inch brush.
Okay.
And we'll take a little bit of titanium white, just a small amount on the brush.
Okay.
One thing you'll notice on black canvas, color shows up much brighter than it does on a white canvas. And let's just go right up in here and just create a little light area right in here somewhere.
Okay, he's doing a crosshatch. Okay, that's okay. How am I gonna do this via paint? Okay. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. I forgot how paint works. Bob! I don't know how to do this. Bob, hold my hand. Very excited to add Bob to the Quartz Extended Universe. Okay, alright. We're gonna have to do this. I'm sorry I'm laughing so much. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. So I watched someone do this with Mario paint, right? So I thought, hey, why don't I one-up it and just do it with regular paint? This was the whole inspiration for stream, by the way. This is why I said you should have started with Clip Studio. Oh, stop. It's fine. It's fine. I just completely did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. Fuck. Alright, it's fine. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. I'm gonna put myself in the corner so I can kind of cheat and see. He's going like this. Just gotta let it go. Just gotta let it go with the flow. Just gotta open your mind a little bit. And just let your imagination flow. Step 1 and we are already scared. It's fine. Plus, I don't have any of the brushes on Clip Studio that would help me in this scenario anyway. So, like, whatever. It's fine. Alright, what's he got?
There we go. And just making little X's, just brush it like that.
Okay.
Just so we have a light source back here. And now you can begin to see how the white is picking up the blue undercolor and it shows up. With a large brush, I'm just going to blend this.
Bob, I can't blend. Bob, I can't blend. Bob, I can't blend. I don't have a blending tool. It's fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna improvise. This is what he meant by blending. Fuck, I gotta make it bigger. Is it worth it to keep doing this in paint? Do you guys like me doing this in paint, or do you want me to do it in Clip Studio? Would you guys want to see that? I don't know. We just gotta follow our hearts. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna make a lighter hue of blue to include to look like that. Oh shoot, I almost messed up the video progress. I'll just do it like this and just It's fun. Keep going. Okay. Maybe we'll do Clip Studio another time. Sorry, I'm laughing. I just think it's so stupid and it's so funny. I'm so sorry, Bob. I'm failing you. I'm failing you. He's rolling in his grave right now. He's like, what are you doing? What is this? I can hear his voice. His very gentle, sweet voice chastising me. Okay. I think... Sorry. This is so funny. Okay. I'm just gonna carefully, gently... There we go. Okay. What do you gotta say, Bob? Keep going.
Just very gently blend it all together.
Okay.
And we talk about a firm paint, but if you were using a thin paint here when you tried to blend, you'd become a mud mixer.
That's true.
Use a very firm, dry paint.
Yes.
Now, maybe we'll put a little moon up here. We can do some finger painting. I'll just take
finger painting
finger here and go right up to where you want the moon and just push in a little circle. That's all. Just a little circle. Like that.
Sick. Alright, hang on. He said finger painting, so I'm gonna pull out my little pencil and I'm gonna... Yeah, there we go. Bob? Is this what you envisioned I'd be doing, Bob? Is this what you want? Why am I imagining Bob like he's Gordon Ramsay? He's just like the sweetest guy on the planet who'll bring like a squirrel and stick it in his pocket because he found it and thought he was a little friend. And I'm imagining that he's gonna get mad at me for the fact that I do some painting and paint, not on a canvas. Okay.
And then we'll take the large brush and very gently just blend this.
Oh, sick. Okay. So, we're back on here, which means, you know what that means, everybody. Yay! My impromptu blending. Looks surprisingly good for MS Paint. I was expecting it to be sillier. Hey, you know, I'm actually sort of trying a little bit. I'm not trying to be goofy. I'm also like legitimately trying. Just a tad. Maybe I'll put a little more white in here. Just to balance it out just a little. There we go. Yeah. I mean, also, you're looking at it from a distance, too, if you're, like, on mobile or whatever. So...
Once again, paint's firm so you can do all this blending.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear him good, by the way.
And that easy, you have a little moon in the sky.
Yeah.
Now let's start with a fan brush and we can put some happy little clouds in the sky. We're going to load some titanium white, and you don't need too much paint this time. Because once again, color shows up so bright here. And then we'll just take and maybe come right down here like this.
Ooh.
And just begin making all these pretty little things.
Okay, so he started from here and he went in like a zigzag. Okay, I think I have a side brush that I can do that with. Right? Where's my brushes? Wait, I'm so stupid. Wait. I'm so stupid. Look, there's a guys. There's literally a brush that I could have used. White. Hey, don't make fun of how he says words. He's southern. He comes from the south. Why isn't my tablet? Hello? My tablet's not completing the line. It's just stopping. What is going on? That's so weird. There's a brush. I could have done this with the whole... You know what? Fuck that. Oh, there's my sideways brush. Oh god, there's lag. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, so it's fine. You know what I'm gonna use? Oh, wait. Oh, there's an even bigger brush. Why is it cutting off? Why is it doing that? It's cutting me off. How dare they? It's fine. We're gonna use this brush anyway for the clouds. It's so good. Thank you. I'm following my good friend Bob as we are painting. Oh, this is too bright. Uh-oh. That's not what I want. I'm trying to follow his lines to make sure I get the clouds right. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I have, like, a cheat sheet. I have to use this brush. Okay, and then Bob, I fucked the painting. I fucked it up, bro. How do I unfuck this painting? Don't forget. Thanks. Do it if you want. If we hit 225 or 250 subs, I'll make a Discord server. That's a promise I made. But yeah, don't. Only if you want to. Our close and personal friend Bob is teaching us how to paint.
Just let this sort of
Disappear. Okay, we gotta keep going. I can't I can't make it disappear, Bob. It just gets thicker. Bob, what do I do?
disappear. And we can add a little more color back up in here. Just white
My
paint.
god, look at that. It's like magic. Oh, fuck me. I'm trying to be as gentle as I possibly can with this. Oh my god, it looks so bad.
There.
Okay. See, I'm taking it slow. I think that's a benefit to just like... Oh, God help me. God help me, this painting. We're definitely gonna try this in Clip Studio, but... Yeah.
Maybe a little tiny bit in here.
Okay.
And just let it gently get darker and darker as it gets away from the moon.
What the fuckity fucking... What the... How does... What... He's done this because he has a lot of experience in painting. He's a practiced artist. I should know. Because I am also an artist. But like, oh my fucking god. What the fuck? How? He is a wizard, I swear. He's no wonder so many people are like, holy shit, how does he do that? Also doesn't help that I am using my tablet and it's lagging every single time I make a brush stroke and it's not coming out the way I want it to. Just looks like a white blob. I love texture. I love painting. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm trying to see if I can fix it a little bit. And it's not working. It's not working. Oh no. I'm trying, I swear. I'm trying. Maybe if I try it with my mouse, it'll do something different. Hang on, let me see. I'm gonna switch. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm gonna use my mouse to just, like, fix this part a little bit. It's cheating, I get it, but also... I don't understand why my tablet's being wonk. Alright, let's go back.
Up in here, maybe there's another happy cloud that floats around and lives right here.
Oh, it lives there.
There.
Thank you, Bob. Okay, I have to... Okay. There's another happy cloud. I love he calls them happy clouds. Like, happy little trees, happy little clouds. They're always happy. There's nothing malicious about them. They're happy little clouds. Oh dear, okay. Gently. I'm not saving this, by the way, until we finish. So that means you guys have to bear witness to this mess. If we lose it, we lose it. And then we'll have to start over. I'm kidding. We'll probably just do a different one. Why am I trying to fix it? And now I understand all those people who watch people do this with not a proper art program, and they're going, what the fuck are you doing? Everything in Bob's world is joyous. Cheating by using the less intuitive method. Everything in Bob's world is joyous. I love it. It's very sweet, and I think it's a very gentle way of teaching people how to paint, especially if they're very intimidated by the act of painting. Because, like, this is like a beginner's-friendly painting course with Bob. And I keep calling him just Bob for short instead of Bob Ross. I don't know what is up with my brain. It's just like, yes, he's Bob. Your personal friend. Personal close friend Bob. Goodness, excuse me. But, like, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. So it's a nice little easy way to get people into painting. Anyway, let's see, where are we going from here?
Yeah, let's take, and maybe right here.
Oh.
This is your world, so you can put clouds wherever you want them.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is your world. You get to put the clouds where you want. Oh, I just realized I'm using gray instead of white. No wonder the clouds look so funky. Okay. Thank you, Bob. I'm glad that you see why I like his show so much? He's just so gentle. He's just like, yeah, by the way, this is your world. Put the clouds wherever you want. You don't have to follow my instructions exactly. Just do whatever you want. And I'm like, bro, what the hell? He is our close and personal friend, of course. We are on a first name basis. I feel kind of bad for doing that, honestly, because he is Bob Ross. He's been referred to professionally as Bob Ross. And I guess, like, not even I guess. People in his personal life do refer to him strictly just as Bob. I don't know why I'm just like, I feel it's unprofessional that I'm doing that a little bit. What if I do this? Oh my god, the depth. Hang on. Oh my god. Let's go! Let's go! Maybe, actually, that might be a later step. Let's save that for later. Do that at a different time. Gray clouds could be fine if you want to make the moon a warmer tint. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes with this mess of a painting. Alright, Bob, what do we got?
Right there, right there. I see a cloud.
Oh!
You see these things in your mind and you put them on canvas. There we go.
Oh my god, I just love the way he talks. I love it. Because, like, I am a frightened little doe trying to figure out how to paint, and I'm scared, and I've put on a bob. It's the 80s. I put the show on. I have my canvas. I put all the necessary work into making it, you know, look the way it should. Prep it, I guess. And I'm just scared. I'm scared I'm gonna mess something up. Yeah, he's here. He's just very nice and encouraging, like.
Sorry.
My phone randomly. My freaking Siri turned on for no reason, and I don't know why. it is never activated on its own in all of my time stream. I guess it wanted to be included in the painting, I guess. I don't know. That was weird. He is inspiring to me as a teacher because he always emphasizes self-expression through the medium. Exactly. He's just like, do whatever. You don't have to follow me exactly. And that's like the whole point. So many people put such emphasis on following his steps exactly. But I think it is also important that, like, you should be, like, taking steps to do whatever you want. Like, hey, I'm gonna put a cloud over here. Look at that. I put a happy little cloud in the corner. And I didn't even follow his instruction. I just put it here because I wanted to. And I think it looks neat. I'm not gonna keep it, of course. But... you see what I mean? Alright.
Maybe there's another little one that just sort of hides right in here.
Ooh. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, by the way, people that are getting irritated, I'm so sorry, but also not sorry that I keep pausing. I'm trying to take this as slow as I can so that I can get the steps right. Because he goes fast, because he only has a 20-minute slot on TV, so he's gotta go quick with his quick little paintings. But, you know, just don't mind me being a little slow. Why not keep it? Because I don't think that cloud should go there. I think that cloud didn't fit in my happy little world. I think all the other clouds are fine, though.
There we are.
That one just was not.
Okay, now.
Alright,
what
what
now?
now?
To the large brush.
Okay.
This is where we find out if you're brave.
Bob! Oh, no! No! Oh, no! He's gonna test my bravery. I need to take a sip of water for that one. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no! Bob, what are you gonna have me do?
Very gently. Just blend it all together. And you can keep blending it till it gets darker and darker and darker, and it'll finally go away if you blend it enough. So you have to make an almighty decision here.
An almighty decision?
When it gets to the point you like it, stop. Don't piddle it to death.
Don't piddle it.
The areas closest to the moon should be the brightest, and as they get farther away from the moon, let them get darker and darker.
Okay.
Or darker.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Bob. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I also don't like talking over him. That's also why I'm pausing. Because I don't want to get, I just don't want to do that. That's mean. I don't want to talk over Bob. Okay. He's blending it. Oh my god, he's blending it! I can't blend! I don't have a blend tool, so guess what we're doing, guys? Yeah! Woohoo! I'm using the spray tool. That looks ugly as sin. Alright. I sometimes like Bob's little quips, too. They're funny. It's a very specific kind of humor that only certain kind of people enjoy. Not a lot of people like Bob's humor, which is, like, sad, because I love his humor. I think that's, like, one of, like, like a unique little thing about him. Oh, for God's sake, stop doing that! Tablet. I wish it would stop clicking. I just want to blend. Let me blend. Let me blend. You guys ever watch that, like, show that was briefly on YouTube that was, like, a sensation called Will It Blend? Did you guys ever watch that show? Or was I the only one that watched it? Or the same thing with, like, Will It Microwave? Was I just a very destructive kid? I didn't want to put things in microwaves or blenders, so I lived vicariously through these people who were doing these, like, stupid little experiments on YouTube. Like, of course I wanted to watch Will It Blend, because... my god, will it stop? Please, stop. I need to turn my tablet off and back on again, hang on. Because I think it's doing the thing because it keeps thinking it's There we go. Oh, it's still doing it. Ugh. Oh, whatever. It does this because it doesn't read paint as a proper, like, painting, like an art program. It wouldn't be doing this otherwise. But it only does it because it's paint. Which sucks, but, like, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, was I the only one that watched Will It Blend and Will It Microwave? I just stumbled across them randomly on YouTube when I was really young, and I just watched them endlessly. Like, there was a Will It Blend of the Mayan calendar back in, like, 2012, I think, when the world was ending. And he tried to blend it, and there was just an entire skit about the world ending. It was so weird, but I loved it so much, and I think about that near constantly. I can't explain why. Will It Blend just lives in my head rent-free. Will It Microwave, however, just lives in the depths of nothing in my brain, and I just literally forget that it exists all the time until I remember it occasionally, and I'm like, oh yeah, whatever happened to those guys that just put shit in the microwave randomly. Will It Blend, however, I think about it all the time because I say, like, whenever I think of the word blend or, like, blending, my brain autofills with the catchphrase from Will It Blend, which is like, will it blend? That is the question. And then, like, the theme song kicked in. It's just like stupid. My brain's stupid game of word association that it loves to play randomly at random intervals in my life. It's just like, yeah, by the way, I'm gonna randomly bring up this thing, and I'm gonna have you repeat it. At least I'm learning how to paint. Yeah, at least you're getting a lesson on how to paint, for the most part. At least you're like. Also, by the way, this that I'm watching on YouTube is for free. It is uploaded by the official Bob Ross YouTube channel. There's a playlist that you can go watch of this. It's just completely and utterly free on YouTube. So if you want to watch more Bob Ross, go ahead. Go on and go find the playlist and watch it for yourself and learn how to make some happy little clouds. Alright, what's Bob say now?
If you want something darker, once again, just blend it more.
Okay. I think I got it to where I want it. So what are we doing
there
here?
We are.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Isn't that a super, super simple, nice way to make a little sky?
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, let me wash the brush.
Oh! My favorite part! Guys, I need you to see how he fucking cleans the brush, please.
We wash the brush with odorless paint thinner. And when you're doing this at home, rig up a box or something to contain it. Otherwise...
I love that. I'm so sorry. He just fucking smacks it against his canvas. Hang on, please. I gotta see it again.
We wash the brush with odorless paint thinner. And when you're doing this at home, rig up a box or something to contain it. Otherwise, you're going to redecorate your house in a second.
There's a video, there's a section of his painting tutorial where he says he like splashes the crew whenever he's cleaning the brush. If they're not careful. It's so funny. He's gonna beat the devil out of it. Exactly. I love him so much. He is gonna beat the devil out of it. Oh, man.
Alrighty. Now,
alright,
let's
what are we
take
doing
the
now,
palette
Bob?
knife, and we'll take a little bit of
palette
titanium
knife.
white.
Oh,
Very small amount of paint.
Okay,
and
what are we
figure out
doing?
here where the
What are we
water
doing?
line's going to be.
Oh, the
And
water
just very gently
line.
begin touching the canvas. Now, you want this to be pretty straight. You don't want your water to run off one side of the canvas.
That's
You
fair.
have to hang a bucket over there to catch it.
It's just shit like that that's so casual. That is so endlessly funny to me. Okay, alright. He's like, you gotta make it straight or else they're gonna have to get a bucket and it'll run off the side. Otherwise it'll run off the side. Alright, Bob. Alright. Okay. Alright. Ah, shit. It's too thick still. No, I don't want it thick. I want it thin. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I'm not straight, so this is gonna suck. Pray for me, everybody. Pray for me. As I try to make this straight. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear Bob. What have I done? Oh, dear Bob. I could cheat and just use the line tool, but where's the fun in that? You know? Where's the fun in that? This is testing my talents with Control Z. Yes, I'm also undoing it. I can use Control Z all I want. I don't care. There's no consequences. There's no consequences to my actions. Is that fine? Is that what he wanted? Is that what you want, Bob? Is that okay?
So try to keep it pretty straight as it comes across there.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sick. That's exactly what he wanted.
There we go.
Sick.
And maybe right into the moon here, we're going to have some light reflecting in the water.
Ooh.
So we can just...
Ooh. Sorry. I love water reflections. Manifesting heterosexual energy with a line. Alright, sorry.
And do this.
Oh,
I'm
no.
pushing very, very hard just to push the color right into the canvas.
Oh, no.
Just let this come all the way down.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, and it gets wider the... Oh, no. Fuck. I think I made my line a little too low. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Hang on. That was not what I wanted to do. You know what? It's fine. You know what, brush? I gotta pull back out. Not that one. Okay, Bob. Alright, Bob. Okay, Bob. Okay. So, he's... Oh, no. I don't like that brush. Should I just do it with the pencil? Oh, no. How am I gonna do this one? This one's gonna be a bit of a brain teaser. Fuck. I mean, I committed to the bit when I did the pencil, so I guess I gotta do the pencil. Alright, this is gonna really test my art skills. I can feel the... Excuse me, by the way. I can feel my high school art teacher breathing down my neck. Gets a little bit brighter there. And then he just goes in this way. Oh my god, dude. And then he goes back down there, and then it just gets bigger as it gets... It's not gonna be exactly what he has, of course, because he's working with a bigger canvas and also like a paint. He's working with paint, and I'm working with a paint program, which is vastly different. Oh dear Jesus, on a stick! I have... You know what's dumb? Is I have a song stuck in my head, and I can't play it, obviously, because I'm gonna get smited by the YouTube gods if I play it. But I've been listening to Roy Orbison as of late, because I rewatched Blue Velvet, like, a little bit ago, and, obviously they have a Roy Orbison song playing, which is, like, In Dreams, I think. So I listened to that whole album that song comes, from, and I got sucked into it. It's such a good album. And ironically, I think it's very good. I also tried to listen to Crying, that entire album, but I didn't really care for it much. So I've just been listening to In Dreams just for like a couple days now. And I just have... Currently I have Blue Bayou stuck in my head from that album, which is just endlessly funny to me. Because I'm making water, so obviously I'm gonna... It's in that song's about a bayou. I'm going back someday, and they say on Blue Bayou. I obviously can't sing like him, but like, oh man, so good. There, I gave it some texture. Rewatch Blue Velvet recently for school, funnily enough. LOL. You and I are like connected at the brain sometimes, Leah. I swear. It's kind of funny and also kind of strange. We're like twins in a weird way sometimes. You and I. We have somewhat similar interests and usually line up in things that we're doing. This also is just very, very funny that you and I also just simultaneously watched Blue Velvet, like rewatched Blue Velvet recently. That's kind of funny. I will admit that. That is kind of funny. Alright, let's go back to Bob. Hold on. You gotta check something. Okay. Cool. Did you guys see that? Hang on, wait. I gotta make sure that you guys can see. Okay, sick. Can you guys see when I pull this up? No, you can't. Okay, sick. I have to check something real quick. Hold. Hold a moment. Hold. I guess I can put the music on whilst we're holding. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Alright, we'll go back to Bob now. I'm sorry. I wrote a paper on the use of popular music in horror media. It was a whole thing. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. I love that, actually. That's pretty cool. You're so cool sometimes, Leah, I swear.
There.
Okay.
And we can drop a few more little things back in here.
Oh, he wants me to put light in the back, huh?
All I'm doing is touching the canvas. Just touch it. And
Just
start
touch it?
in the lightest area and work out. And automatically it'll get darker as it goes out from the light source.
Right.
You don't have
Yes.
to worry about it or think about it. You make all these big decisions. They're done for you.
Okay.
Let the paint work. Let the canvas work for you.
Okay.
You see now how it's picking up the Prussian blue and the little phthalo green?
Well, I don't know where you put
Very
the green, Bob. Sorry, Bob, I didn't mean to talk
All
over
we're
you.
doing is just touching. You know, we get so many cards and letters from people who are watching the shows. And one of the big things that we're hearing is people want seascapes like they have in Florida. We have a lot of super friends in Florida. So this little seascape is for them.
Oh. Oh. What the fuck? That's gonna make me cry. What the heck? This seascape's for you in Florida. Shout out Florida. He made this little seascape just for you guys. Oh, what the hell? That's so sweet. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Bob, you're cutting me in the core here. Stop it. Stop. Oh, it makes me even sadder to know that he's dead, too. Like, he's been dead for a real long time. And, like, man, I don't know. I just wish there were more people. I'm sure there are people out there that are very kind like Bob. I'm not saying, like, I wish there were more as if there aren't. There sure are people out there that are most absolutely, certainly as kind as Bob. I can certainly say that. But I don't know. You get a Bob once in a lifetime. But we gotta treasure him. He's so kind. I know! My god! I'm literally like, gripping my chest like, Bob. Oh my god, you're just like the sweetest man. Florida sucks ass, but also because of like the politics of it or whatever. Although they did recently overturn a bunch of the anti-trans bans bills that they passed. So like that's an achievement. Shout out overturning those bills over in Florida. You guys are doing spectacular. Shout out to all my queer and trans folks and intersex folks down there in Florida. You guys are awesome. Sorry that Florida sucks ass. I really am. You don't deserve that. You deserve better than fucking Ron DeSantis. Oh shit, wait, actually I should put like I should get the blue. I should get the blue. So I have more of a blue to work with. Because it's getting... There we go. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Well, it's certainly coming out something. It's coming out. That's for certain. This is a painting. The funny thing also with people who do these, like me, like little paint tutorials that they're following, holy shit, that looks incredible looking at it up close. What the hell? Like I said, he's a fucking wizard. What the hell? Anyway, the people who do there's like two kinds of people who do these Bob Ross tutorials. There's either the super serious people that genuinely want to learn and they follow the tutorials and they're like to a T, on like either a very like actual art program, like Paint Tool Sci or Clip Studio or Kirita or like Fire Alpaca. Do people still use Fire Alpaca? I don't know. But or like paint on an actual canvas. Or there's people that meme, because like Bob Ross is a meme. Ultimately, he became a meme at some point. I don't know when he became a meme. But like he's treated like a meme, even though his legacy is one of like just general actual kindness toward people. And people just meme and do shit like I'm doing, like painting on paint. Or do Mario Paint, or don't actually follow his tutorials at all, and don't take his advice at all, and just, like, fuck around on the canvas and meme. There's one that actually did make me mad. It was, like, these, like, I guess they were David Dobrik's friends, or, like, part of his friend group, and they were doing a video where they followed, quote-unquote, followed a Bob Ross tutorial. And they just actually didn't. They just fucked around and they got paint all over this person's house. And they talked over him and just, like, didn't listen at all. And it just made me, like, sad because I'm like, he's giving you a genuine tutorial. Like, he's giving you genuine advice on how to paint. And you're memeing on him a little bit. Like, not even a little bit, a lot. You're just, like, you're ignoring him. What are you doing? I would like to give off a similar energy as him. We should all aspire to be as kind as him. Exactly. I think that is ultimately the goal, in my opinion, is, when listening to Bob, is just to, take, from his kindness and pass it on. And just be as, like, kind to people as we can. David Dobrik's like a red flag, if a red flag became a guy. Yeah, he really is, honestly. All his friends are fucking weirdos, too. Like, the only reason I was watching that was because, like, it just popped up randomly, and I was curious, because I watch here and there random people who try to follow Bob Ross tutorials, because I'm curious to see which one of the archetypes, I guess, they become when they're trying to paint a painting. And that one just actually made me upset. I was just like, what are you doing? He's giving you painting advice and you're ignoring him and throwing paint at each other. Not only is that wasteful, it's also messy, and also you're just ignoring him. Like, what the heck, man? He's actually, it just makes me mad thinking about it. Anyway, Bob, tell me more, my friend.
And Florida's one of our favorite places.
Oh.
My mother lives in Florida. I was originally born and raised in Florida and moved to Alaska.
Oh, that's awesome.
But my mother, and I have a brother who still lives there.
Oh. Well, there you go. We got Bob lore. Guys, we got Bob lore. Holy shit. So he was born in Florida. And he grew up there a little bit, but then he moved to Alaska, and one of his brothers and his mothers live there. Right? He said his mom lived in Florida? I already forgot. Sorry, Bob. But that's wow, we got Bob lore. Incredible. Being rude to Bob Ross is a cardinal sin. So true. Like, it's like you're being rude. It's like people who are rude about, like, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, too, or You know, any assorted people, like Marie Kondo as well. Like, people who are rude to people who are genuinely helpful in giving advice or giving, like, helpful lessons about stuff, and they're just, like, memeing on them or just, like, actually not listening to them because they just don't care or something. It's like, bothersome. I've not watched Marie Kondo's show at all, but I, like, through osmosis, absorbed some of what she said, like, if this doesn't spark joy, then don't keep it. And that's genuinely helpful, especially for someone like me who is it gets very easily attached to items. Because, hello, I'm autistic. It's useful. It's really nice. And people meme on her all the time, and that's, like, not cool. Or, like, nice at all. It's just like you're making fun of a woman who's actually trying to help people who struggle with this kind of thing. Like me. It's bothersome. Just, like, be nice. Just be kind. Stop being a dick. In any case, I think that's okay. Am I doing this right? This actually is not looking that bad. You know, I was fucking around with the clouds. But honestly, this is not looking bad. If it does not spark joy, don't keep it is good life advice in general. Exactly. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. Exactly. It's endlessly useful. The kind of advice that you get from these kinds of people who are genuinely trying to help. Anyway, this is not looking that bad. Alright, we're only 6 minutes into this 26-minute video, by the way.
Now, once again, we'll take the large brush, and all we're going to do is just very gently blend this in.
Oh, you know, I don't think I need to blend mine, but...
We're using pretty firm pressure here. We can really push. This paint's dry. We can push it and move it around without destroying everything.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I don't think I need to blend mine. I'm gonna be so honest. I think this is fine. Making fun of good and helpful people is bad. Memeing around with the process and having a silly fun time is perfectly okay. Yeah. Especially with, look, I don't mind certain memes about Bob Ross or Mr. Rogers, or like Mr. Rogers or Marie Kondo or any of those people at all. I don't mind them. When I say memeing, I mean, like, making fun of, mocking, or just flat out being, like, rude to people who like those people, or to the personalities themselves. Especially, like, it's also, like, a lot of these guys are dead. Marie Kondo is not, but, like, Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers are dead, and so it's like, what are you doing? That's, I don't know, man. But I get what you mean. I do get what you mean, sweetheart. It's kind of slang. Yeah. Don't make fun of my close and personal friend, Bob Ross. We're getting a little too parasocial with our friend Bob Ross here. When I say our friend, I mean that as like a turn of the phrase, I guess. I don't genuinely mean he's our friend. He's, of course, we've never met him. We will never meet him. He's been long gone. But I don't know. It is kind of funny us memeing and saying, like, we do know Bob Ross on, like, a personal level. It is kind of funny. But, yeah.
There we go.
Let's not get too parasocial about Bob.
Through the water. Then we can begin working on details in the water.
Ooh, details. I like details.
Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of magic white to my fan brush just to make the paint a little bit thinner. Tiny bit thinner.
Ooh.
Load quite a bit of paint into the brush, and we can begin working on some individual waves and stuff here. And we just barely touch the canvas. We don't want big waves back here in the distance. We want them to get bigger as they come forward. Just barely touch it and give it a little pull, just like that.
Oh, shit. Okay. How are we gonna do that? Okay. First name basis with Bob Ross. We are on a first-name basis with our good friend Bob, also known as Bob Ross. Oh, what have I done? Okay, we gotta do some details. I guess I can do this. I was just doing like a shine before, but now I'm realizing I may have fucked up. Because we have to make a wave. We have to make a wave, and I don't know how to do that. Zooming in is probably not gonna make it look good, but like, whatever. Try to add tiny details. I'm trying! I'm trying my darndest. Okay, that actually doesn't look bad. I'd have to zoom in mega close to do the, like, really tiny detail, and I do not want to do that. I'm doing whatever I can. Like, yeah, that's not bad. I think that can suffice as a wave. Hopefully.
There you go. Now, a super simple little way to make some nice little waves.
God, that's so
I
cool.
knew you could do it.
Can I do it? Thank you.
Very simple.
God, he said you could do it. I just about started crying.
Things happening in the water here and there. Just let the fan brush play.
Okay.
Just let it play and have fun.
Okay. Literally, I heard him say, you can do it, and I just about fucking started crying. I don't get encouraged a lot when it comes to my art. I just often get told to draw stuff for people in my family, and then it's like, whatever. I don't get often recognized for my drawings. Fuck. Oh, okay. We don't make mistakes. We just have happy little accidents. Just happy little accidents. Fuck me. These are not tiny little accidents. These are major accidents on the 405. I just wish my stupid tablet didn't register this as like a click. Yeah. I'm trying to make waves and it looks like really dumb. You know, I mean, I hang on. You know, I could do like the underside of the water, like coming up like this. Make it look like it's coming out of the water a little bit. Oh, phooey. Oh, phooey wooey. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better. But hey, you know. We are just doing this for funsies. It's nothing serious. Although, genuinely, I might actually just follow Bob Ross tutorials for a while to improve on my backgrounds. Because the whole reason I don't actually draw trees and I use, like, the tree stamp in Clip Studio is because I, for the life of me, cannot draw trees. Like, it's an impossible task I have never been able to achieve. All my life, I've been drawing trees like this, and they look so bad. I draw, like, trees how a 2-year-old... You can't even see me when I draw the tree. Hang on. Like, this looks like how a 2-year-old would draw a tree, not a professional artist. Good gravy gracious. Alright. Bob, where else are we going?
Wherever you think there ought to be a wave, that's where it should be.
Okay.
There we go.
I love how you guys get angst from me occasionally about how bad my art is, and then every time I pop back to Bob, I'm like all sunshine and rainbows. Like, oh, okay.
Now, as we come forward, we want to start letting these waves get a little bit bigger.
Right.
Maybe right up in here. We'll put some beach in here, so let's put a big wave right in here.
Ooh, a big old wave. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Just let it go there.
Okay.
There we are. Okay, now.
Okay, so he's got a big old wave going that way. Alright. Okay. Bob, don't lead me astray. Actually, I trust in Bob. I don't think he'd lead me astray. Right, Bob? Please don't lead me astray. professionalism and seriousness in art is overrated, in my opinion. Yeah, like, a lot of people should just honestly have fun with their art, but I get it in a lot of instances where your art is your livelihood. In like a lot of instances, I get where that air of professionalism comes from, because like, what if you aren't able to feed yourself the next day? You just gotta coast on commissions for a bit and just like, it's like a very serious endeavor, honestly, for a lot of people, because that is their livelihood. And I'm not gonna discredit that for a second, because honestly, it's sad that artists aren't treated with respect. Because, you know, with the rise of like AI art and whatever, a lot of people are just not taking artists seriously anymore, and they're just relying on things like Midjourney or whatever or like Dali or whatever to draw art, or like not even draw. It's just producing art for them. And so a lot of artists have been, including myself, have been speaking up about AI art and saying how dangerous it is that they're stealing art to put through a program to thus then create art in the style of certain people that they stole from. And it's just unethical. And people aren't listening. And people aren't listening at all. They just want to keep being able to do whatever they want to do with these little art prompters and just have their, you know, just come out of it unscathed and just be like, oh, it's just whatever, you know, I don't have the money, and then they make a bunch of excuses. And it's like, this is a lot of people's livelihood down the line. Why is my dog whining? Hang on. Professionalism is important in a commissions context. Yes, absolutely. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. My dog's whining. I need to check on that real quick. So, hang on a moment. I'll be right back. I'll put on some music you guys can listen to, but yeah, hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dog, I heard my dog whining and I thought that something happened and I was like, oh no, my little boy, what happened? So I went to go check and it just turns out that he was, my dad went to the store and he got some treats for the dog. So and a new toy, he got him a new toy. So he's not whining because he's upset, he's whining because he's happy and he wants the toy. So, that's what happened. Nothing bad, nothing bad. My sweet boy's okay. I had a panic though. I was just like, wait a minute. Is he okay? Did something happen? No. We're fine. I'm gonna turn, excuse me, the music off again. And then we'll get back to painting. But yes, AI art is bad. It sucks. It's not good. Don't buy into it. It's not worth it. We love that he's teaching about light sources.
Automatically gets darker as you get farther away from it. Over in here, it's getting very dark.
Now it's dark. Okay. Okay. No! Oh, we're back. That was so scary. Oh, Chat. That was so scary. Oh my god. Stream cut off for a second. Are you alright, chat? Are you okay? Is everyone alright? We alright? We good? Okay. That was really scary. I was like, oh my god, no! Not OBS disconnecting. We're fine. We're fine. It only cut out for like 2 seconds. We are so back. We are so back. Honestly, we are so back. That was like the scariest thing ever. So we only have a 22-second delay, so we're fine. It was only like up for 2 seconds. We didn't even drop a single frame either. That was so weird. It just cut out randomly for no reason. Anyway. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be a nice little calm painting session, and I ended up scaring the bejesus out of all of us for no reason. We're fine. We're okay. Everything is going according to Keaku. Okay. Let's just go back to our happy little waves here. And then... I'm kind of happy that they don't play the theme song when I start the episode because I would get hit with a copy strike. If I did, I'd have to mute it. But I did actually want to play the Bob Ross like theme from The Joy of Painting for stream as the intro song, but alas, I can't do that. It is copyrighted and YouTube will smite me otherwise. Horror YouTuber moment. I had the stream in the background and got scared I scared so badly. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. This is a nice calm stream. There's not supposed to be any scares. Curse you, technology! The bane of my existence. My freaking phone just jump scared me. God, what did I say? Technology! It's like that guy that has the sign that scares a woman. And just says, technology! And she's like, oh! Okay. I don't think that's how the wave is supposed to look, but like, we're just going with it at this point. How does it look when I... Okay, that's not that bad. It's not that bad. Could be better. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I need to make the waves a little bit bigger. Because, like, they're just fading in the background here a little bit. Hang on. It's messy, I know, but we'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. Whenever we get you know what I mean. When we fix up the painting a little bit. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Looks kind of awesome. I know. It's the magic of Bob Ross. It all starts out bad and then you go on further, and what is this doing here? Hang on. That's not supposed to be there. You start out kind of like wonky, but then through the magic of Bob Ross, it just kind of gets better. Alright, keep going.
And maybe this wave comes up here. Maybe it's getting ready to start breaking.
Ooh.
Put a little more curl in it right here.
Ooh, a curl. Oh, I kind of put the curl in there.
You can just use your brush to make the strokes that give you any effect that you want.
Okay.
Maybe it's just beginning to curl over. Boom.
Ooh.
All you have to do is just take your brush, bend it so it bends upward.
Interesting.
And then grab the top and reverse the angle. Pull it over.
Whoa.
So that wave's coming up this way and turns.
Oh, that's so weird. But also so cool.
There we go.
I don't know how to do that, so I'm just gonna not do
And here we can just add a few little highlights on the water, just where the light's playing through here. Don't want them to get too bright.
You got a point. You got a point. I do have to put more highlights in the water. Bob, you are so correct about that. Thank you for reminding me. I need to add more highlights in my water. Ah, shit. Maybe not that much highlight, but something. I guess while I'm adding little highlights, I can give you guys like a little fun fact about me and my relationship to Bob Ross. Because it's been a bit of a rocky one, for me personally. So, one of my exes that I didn't have a good relationship with was obsessed with Bob Ross. And I often made the joke that he and him were like boyfriends. So whenever I found any bit of Bob Ross merch in the wild, I would like take a picture and send it to him and be like, "This is your boyfriend. I found your boyfriend out in the wild," or whatever. And, you know, it was just like a bit of an ongoing joke that we had. And of course things didn't end very particularly well. I'm not gonna go into it in depth because that's for me and my girlfriend, not for chat. But the drama of that whole thing, I couldn't associate myself with anything that he had, we had shared together. And one of those things was Bob Ross. So I couldn't associate myself with anything related to Bob Ross, or else I would get upset. And, I remember once I was in the middle of a conversation and somebody brought up Bob, and I had to tell people, like, "Hey, can you not talk about him around me, please?" I just am not comfortable with that currently, and I felt bad about it, of course, because, like, it's just such an innocuous thing. It's just like Bob Ross, of course. Like, why would I get so upset about it? But just because of how much I associated Bob Ross with him, it just kind of made me massively uncomfortable. So it took me, like, years to eventually get to the point where I could even mention his name again, and eventually also get to the point where I could even watch his show again. And now here I am, 5, 6, coming up maybe 7 years now, and I'm doing a stream where I'm following Bob Ross painting. I never thought I'd see the day that I do this again, and it's very cathartic. It's very cathartic to be able to do this and just not associate myself with that again, and just be able to draw some little waves. It's just something simple. Like, I'm just so happy, and I'm so glad that I can do this now. Probably because also I've been wanting to do this for years, since I started streaming when I was like 15. And now I'm finally doing it. So, there you go. 15-year-old me would probably be screaming with joy and being like, "Oh my god, you finally did it! Oh my god!" The fact that I'm finally doing this. Okay. I think I can add like a couple more little waves and reflections of the light here and there. There we go. I don't want to overdo it. You have come so far. Now we're all close and personal friends with Bob Ross with no negative associations. Be proud of yourself. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. We are all close and personal friends with Bob. I'm especially happy to be introducing him to people who have never heard of Bob Ross before or may have never are not familiar with his work. And now they get a chance to see him. And now they get a chance to experience him and his wit and his gentle demeanor and his teaching style, which is very effective. Of course, like, it's not going to stick with absolutely everybody, but, like, it's still effective nonetheless. It's still, like, it's still going to help people learn how to paint. Like me! And probably and hopefully you. I feel that, though. There's several bands and artists I can't listen to anymore because of a particular person. It's always a bummer when you lose that. Have to lose that. Stuff like that. Yeah. It does suck.
Now we can take a good, dry, clean brush here. And very
Oh,
gently
we're gonna...
just blend this right out.
Oh, we're blending again, boys.
Just fades right.
We're blending again, friends. Bob Ross would hate your ex. Look, Bob doesn't hate a single person because he's that kind of a man, but deep down in my heart, I hope that Bob Ross hates my ex. Just because my ex stands for, like, against everything that Bob stands for. And so, like, I just think that he would hate him if he were alive. His teaching style inspires me greatly. Yeah. It also inspires me, too. I think more than Bob, I think Mr. Rogers inspires me a lot more in how he teaches people. He's equally as gentle and careful with how he explains stuff. Especially the field that I'm going into, working with children. I need that kind of gentleness to be able to get through to children. So, Mr. Rogers inspires me a little bit more than Bob Ross, but Bob Ross still is like an inspiration.
Very gently.
Excuse me.
3 hairs and some air.
3 hairs and some air?
We can begin pulling this down and working on some shapes.
Ooh, shaping. I can't do that, but... Oh, that's so cool!
Little things happening in the water, some little foamies.
Oh, foamies? Did I just hear Bob Ross say foamies? Can we get a run back on that?
Happening in the water, some little foamies.
Oh my god, he did say foamies. He has whimsy in his heart, and that I love. I'm gonna put some foamies in the water now because of him. Let's do this thing. We're putting some foamies in. Oh dear. If it'll let me put my foamies down. Let me put my foamies down, man. I don't know how much he wants me to put the foamies down. Actually, I should just finish that whole thing so I can see where he puts the foam.
Okay.
He just put the foam over there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put some foam there. There. Okay.
We almost have our big large wave finished here.
Ooh.
If you want to
yay.
increase the highlight, just touch, pull down.
The way I was taught music was very aggressive and stressful, so I want to bring joy and whimsy to my students in return. That's fair. That's completely and utterly fair. I completely understand that, honestly. I was taught to paint or draw very not restrictively by my dad. He was very careful with teaching me just like the basics of how to draw stuff. But when I started doing art classes, my art teachers were just very strict about what you had to do in the class, and we did like a lot of still lifes and charcoal and perspective, which is fine and all, but like it just felt too rigid for me, and I just didn't gel well with the program. Hang on, I gotta close my blinds, but I'll keep talking as I'm doing so. I was just taught in a very rigid way how to do stuff, and it just kind of like restricted me, and I didn't feel very enlightened, I guess, or particularly inclined to want to do art because of those teachers. And even worse, I saw someone who was a friend of mine at the time being used as an example in said art class, so it just kind of felt like a jab in the side to me to know that I probably would not get up there as an example of a good piece of art. So it just kind of was like, I'm I don't want to do this anymore. So I never took another art class ever again. And I've been learning how to draw on my own will by just random trial and error. And so stuff like Bob is actually really nice. Or people like Bob, rather, is very nice. Also, there's a section here that's replayed a lot.
Okay, now maybe we have a little beach up here. I'm going to spend some time working on this beach. Now we can take the fan brush and just put us some basic shapes in here.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I'm not too worried about anything now. We're just putting some color on the canvas.
Okay. He sensed my worry.
And with a clean, dry brush, I want to grab this and pull it down. I want reflections. I want this to look like sand, wet sand.
It looks like ice.
Just pull it down. And then we'll go gently across it. It'll give the illusion of water.
Are you sure that does that look like sand to you guys, or does that look more like ice? Maybe, look, we gotta trust the process here. I'm critiquing the man. We gotta trust the process. We gotta trust it, you know? We just gotta trust it. I've been critiquing him a little too much, and that's not my MO. We just gotta, we just gotta trust the process. He could feel your fear through the screen. He could. He was like, don't worry. I got your hand. Just hang on tight. I got you. I'm like, I don't know, Bob. I don't know about this one. I think it's supposed to be the edge. I guess so. I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. In my own professional opinion. This sucks. I don't want to use this brush anymore. I hate it. What about the crayon? Oh, the crayon's not any better. What about the pencil? Yeah, that works. Okay, I can do that. Alright. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to work with a tiny brush. I could have used this for the clouds. Honestly, this could have been a little bit better. I guess I can go over it a little bit with this. Yeah, whatever. We'll just work with what we got, okay? We'll just work with what we got. We'll just have a nice, fun time. What am I doing? I just keep going back and forth on the screen, and I'm like, oh boy. Anyway, you know, sometimes I wish that YouTube would just let me play my own music. I want to play so much music right now. I've got Evanescence stuck in my head. I've got Roy Orbison stuck in my head. I've got all sorts of artists stuck in my head. I just want to play my music, but YouTube's like, no, we have artist protections. Which is, look, that's fine. I'm not mocking YouTube for that. That's totally fair. I get people who steal music all the time. That was a big problem in the early 2000s and onward about people stealing artists' music and claiming them as their own. I'm not saying that that wasn't a thing, because it very much was. I'm just saying maybe they need to be a little more lenient and understand that some people just want to play their music and they're not stealing it. They just want background noise whilst they're playing something or doing something, because sitting here in silence because I have to keep turning on and off a video is not fun. Evanescence Pog. Hey, listen, I am a sucker for Evanescence. I always have been, and people love to make fun of Evanescence and call her butt rock. Same thing with people like Breaking Benjamin or whatever. But hey, I'm a ride or die fan for my girl Amy Lee. That is my gal. She was the first artist I ever listened to in that genre of music, and I will forever be grateful for her. I owe my life to that woman. I owe my life to Amy Lee and Evanescence. The Fallen album is one of my favorite albums probably of all time. Of course, I also have listened to, like, Ghost has probably got some albums that I adore. With, like, Infestasumum and all that. But, like, you can't be Evanescence. That's a given. You can't be Evanescence. Literally. Like, I've listened to that album all the way through. The only exceptions that I don't like listening to on that album are Bring Me to Life and My Immortal, which are, like, the meme songs, because they're overplayed, and I just hate them. But otherwise, everything else on that album, oh, fuck yeah, man. Sometimes butt rock is good, what can I say? Right? No bad genres, just bad writing. Exactly. And there is no bad writing on Evanescence's Violent album. None. And I will stand by that till the day I die. And people can argue with me all they want, but honest to God, hand to heart, that album is like... Très magnifique. Très magnifique. It is so good, dude. Listen, you listen to Hello or Whisper or Going Under, and you say you... And try to tell me you don't have some sort of fucking awakening right there. Whether it be, like, gay or not. Like, come on, man. Anyway, sorry. I'm just a massive Amy Lee enjoyer. I'm a little too enthusiastic about her. Sorry. Also, people are like, oh, she's never gonna reach the heights of Fallen ever again, which, like, I beg to differ. Have you ever heard Call Me When You're Sober, which is off of, like, a different album? It's so good. Oh, I love Amy Lee. Bring Me to Life is good, just overplayed. If it wasn't such a meme, everyone would love it. Exactly! I guess people meme on it because of, like, the wake me up part of it. Wake me up! Wake me up inside. I can't wake up! Which she didn't even want that anyway. That was just added in there by the producers because, like, otherwise people thought that, or the producers thought that it wouldn't sell. They were like, we gotta put in some random rap parts about it. I know that song off the top of my head, so I can just, like... Also, if you listen to it without the rap parts, it's just as good, because there's a release of it without those parts, and it's just like... Also, songs become memes because they are good, like, literally look at Giant Steps. I don't know what that is, but I believe at you. I believe I understand. Like, Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up is a massive meme, and it's been a meme since its inception, dude. People have been rickrolling each other for ages. And, like, this song is good. Now, you may disagree with me, which is fair. I understand. I have the worst music taste known to man. I literally, unironically listen to Nickelback because I think they're good. But I unironically think that Never Gonna Give You Up is good. Sue me. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Come on. It's good. It was at the height of new metal popularity, gotta have the rap part, that's true. I guess you gotta blame Linkin Park for that one. Giant Steps is a very famous jazz standard by John Coltrane. Guarantee you've heard the first seconds of it at some point in your life. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the sound off so you guys can't hear, but I'll pop it on real quick and see if I've heard it before, just to see and double check. Hopefully you guys can't see my screen while I'm doing this. Otherwise we're in trouble. Whoa, what the hell, OBS? Okay, that was weird. Giant Steps. John Coltrane. Oh shit, I spelled... That's not even a word. Never Gonna Give You Up is good, and Nickelback is also good. Let's go. I'm never wrong. Ooh, what's this? Okay, let me hear this, let me hear this. I've never heard this before, but it's very good. I really like it. I'm gonna put a like on that so that I can listen to it later. Thank you for giving me a new artist to listen to, Leah. You always surprise me. Okay, alright. I think I've fucked around enough with the sandbar here. I'm just gonna go, we're just gonna move on.
A very wet sand or something there. And we can go back, and once again, we'll put in the little foam things that are happening right along in here.
The foam! Oh shit, I gotta put foam.
And just sort of let them blend backwards.
Dang, I'm wrong. Oh, it's okay. I'm also just not very experienced when it comes to music, so... What the hell did he do? Sorry. Sorry, Bob, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I hate doing that. I do. I genuinely do. I think we're only gonna... Oh boy, how long have we been live for? 2 hours? How is that how is that even possible? What the fuck? It doesn't feel like 2 hours. It feels like 20 minutes. Alright, we gotta put foam on this sandbar here. Which means we gotta pull out my least favorite tool! That doesn't work. Coltrane is so good all the time. Very important for jazz history. Oh, that's cool. I took a course some time ago about politics and music. And how important a lot of non-white artists were for just every single genre of music ever. And I mean, it's complete, like, we all are aware of the fact that black people are responsible for genres like jazz and blues and bluegrass and stuff like that. But, like, you know, they're also responsible for rock and roll. They're responsible for popular music, pop music as a whole. Like, they're responsible for every single kind of, like, metal, popularizing metal. I mean, also indigenous people, too, for rock and roll, because without, like, Link Ray with Rumble, we wouldn't have rock and roll as we have it today. Which, if you haven't heard Rumble as a track, it's just an instrumental, but you should go listen to it. It's very good. I like it. It's like a... Then again, I'm a sucker for older music. I mean, literally, sometimes I just unironically put on the Ink Spots for fun. I also listen to, like, I listened to Billie Holiday for fun. I also listened to, well, just also because I like their music. Is it Etta James, I think her name is? No, that is not who I was thinking of. Who am I thinking of? But hang on. I have my thing in my mouth. My pen. Hang on. I'm looking up stuff. Nina Simone. I also listen to Nina Simone. I really like her music as well. Strange Fruit. That's a good song. Essentially every popular genre of music in the United States can be traced back to African American roots. I also wrote a paper on this in school. Yeah, like... Shocker. They're just so... It's like... incredible how many artists in that day were black, and they were just incredibly gifted and just revolutionized an entire genre. Because they had a sense for music, obviously. Like... And then, like, white artists stole black music and passed it off as their own, because of racism reasons. But also, like, there was, like, a thing in the 50s and 60s, I think, where white artists took black music to make it for a white audience because, of course, of, like, segregation and Jim Crow laws, to give white people black music, but with a white singer, if that makes any sense. And there's also just a lot of notorious artists from that genre, a time period that stole music from black people and never credited where they got them from. Like Elvis is like the biggest example that I can think of that stole music from black people and never credited the fact that he did that because he wanted to be known as the king of rock and roll. But he stole a lot of music from black artists and he never credited them. Obviously because he wanted to pass it off as his own to get popular. So, like, it's not even a shocker. That man just sucks anyway.
Yeah, just sort of pull this back.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. What the hell? Oh, it looks like sand now. Look at that. What the hell?
This is the most fantastic little thing you've ever seen.
Yes, it is. Also, Elvis is a particularly egregious example, yes. I also learned that Phil Collins did the exact same thing, too, recently. He stole, I think it was like, You Can't Hurry Love. I think he stole that song from a black artist and passed it off as his own. I can't remember for the life of me who it was that sang that song originally, but I know it was a woman who sang it. But I'm pretty sure he stole that song. Led Zeppelin's also pretty bad. It's a pretty bad one. A good chunk of their discography is blatantly plagiarized from black artists. I didn't know that, actually. Oh. That fucking sucks. Jesus Christ. Yuck. I didn't know that they stole a good chunk of their discography from black artists. That sucks. What the fuck? Goes to show how much I pay attention to Led Zeppelin. Yeah, that sucks ass. What the fuck? I'm not a particular fan of Led Zeppelin by any means, really. Like, I don't listen to them on the regular. They're just not my thing. They're my dad's, one of my dad's favorite artists, but not really my thing. But I'm just like, what the fuck? What the hell? You Can't Hurry Love was the Supremes originally, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Thank you. God, you are just like a little encyclopedia of knowledge. You are supremely helpful. Thank you, Leah. Everyone get a round of applause for our moderator, Leah, who is just the best at music and music history. Give it up for her. We love moderator Leah in this chat. But thank you. Yes, the Supremes are the originators of You Can't Hurry Love. But there are just so many artists that do that just steal egregiously from black artists and never credit them. Because it's not even that they're trying to, like, hide the fact that they're tributing a song. They're trying to pass it off as their own, and that's even more sinister. So, like, just keep an eye out for that. If you have a suspicion that a song isn't entirely an artist's original, look into it more and see if you can find the original. Led Zeppelin was the primary example I used in my paper for white musicians stealing from black artists because the Elvis example is so well known, so I wanted to bring attention to a different one. That's so incredibly fair. Like, I didn't even know that one, so thank you. That actually, like, bringing awareness to that is actually really, really, helpful. Oh, shucks, it's my special interest, I could, yeah, forever. It is... Yeah, you know, it's like, it's nice, honestly, to hear people who have certain special interests and then employ them, in conversation. Because I just want to know what people's special interests are and what they're interested in. Like, I could talk forever about animals and horror movies and like, horror as a whole is some of my special interests. Music is, like, something that I'm interested in, but I couldn't go on forever about it because I just suck at remembering a lot of music-related trivia and whatever. My dad's better at it than me, but it's also just helpful to just mention things like that to make people more aware. Also, I am so bad at what I'm doing. I'm so distracted. We may or may not have to do... We may or may not just end up doing this one piece for the night, honestly. Because at the rate we're going, it's taking, like, an age, but it's fine.
It's a super easy way to do a nice, very effective seascape.
I'm just trying to see how he... Whoa.
Just add a little bit of white and
Holy
put us some
crap.
little things in here.
Okay. Holy shit. Look at that.
There we go.
I don't know how he's doing that. That's magic.
And just let your imagination take you where you want to be.
Okay.
There. As I say, I was born and raised in Florida. And then later on in life, I moved to Fairbanks, Alaska. What a contrast. But Alaska is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. You have so many fantastic things to look at.
God, sorry, I got distracted listening to him talk about his life that I just forgot I need to keep painting. Oopsie poopsie. My bad. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going, folks. We'll keep going. I honestly don't know what it is he's doing that's making it look like that. I'm trying to replicate it, but it is not going well. Bob lore. We got more Bob lore. He moved from Florida to Alaska, and he gave us like specific locations, which is cool. Fairbanks, I think, is like the capital of Alaska, isn't it? Unless I'm wrong. I swear I've heard that Alaska's capital is Fairbanks, unless I am deathly wrong with that regard. Now I have House Without Windows stuck in my head. Oh my god, I'm just a fucking rotating jukebox. Get the music out of my head. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's just a curse that I have music randomly rotating in my head like it's a fucking turntable all the time. I call it like my rotating jukebox of music in my head that randomly starts playing. It could be anything. One moment ago it was Evanescence, and now we're back to Roy Orbison, and I got freaking House Without Windows stuck in my head. A house without windows. A house without windows. A house without love. I can't sing like him. I sound like a yodeler when I do that. Fuck, man. Whatever. I'm not trying to sing professionally. I'm just out here having a good time. Yo, wait a minute. Hang on. Hold on a second. This brush actually is making things look a little nicer. There is harmony in my head 24/7. That's so fair. Did I accidentally turn the thing up? I didn't mean to. Oh, whatever.
I want this side here just to fade into nothing.
Nothing?
That's
I can see the sand now. Like all the details in the sand.
brighten that a little bit. I want that to be a little brighter. It's right under the moon.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. I'm also trying to find moments where he's not talking so I can pause the video so I'm not, you know, getting in the way of his talking at all. Okay, so I gotta put more details in here. So you know what I gotta do? We gotta add depth! We gotta add depth! That's not what I meant to do. Okay. We gotta add depth. My boy, my friend. I don't know why I say my boy. It's like my default. I need to not do that. My friends, I gotta add more depth. Alright. It's not looking that bad, actually. I mean, it could be better, like I've been saying, but it's not bad. It could be worse. Honestly, it could be a lot worse. And we are just at the tip of the iceberg here. We're only, how far are we? We're only 13 minutes into this video. But like I said, I'm trying to take my time because I want to make sure that I get it all looking good. Looking nice. For my good friend Bob. Excuse me, God, I don't mean to burp. Like a middle-aged dad, I swear to God. Just burping randomly after the end of my sentences. Is this what it's like to be an adult? Is this what it's like? How's it looking so far? Not that bad. I mean, if you squint, It looks like actually a presentable art piece. Anyway, we'll keep going.
Touch, pull down to create our little wave actions.
He's just adding more detail.
Now,
I can't really
with
add
a
much
large
detail.
brush, once again.
Oh,
I'm just
here we
gonna
go.
very gently grab it. Just blend everything out so it's nice and quiet.
I like the terms that he uses too. Like, we're gonna blend it out till it looks like it till it's nice and quiet instead of like nice and rounded or soft. Because sometimes, because when you're taught, like, because I know what it is he's talking about and why he's doing these things without, you know, him using certain art terminology, but the fact that he's using certain terms like, oh, I'm gonna blend it out till it's nice and quiet, I think it makes it more accessible that way. It's all good. Sometimes you gotta belch. Sorry. I don't mean to be gross. I'm so sorry. Oh, phooey. Oh my gosh. Actually, I should make this little part over here a little darker. Or actually just give it depth at all. It just looks so nice. And I'm just over here like, man, why can't I be talented? I mean, I can. I'm just being a little silly. I'm sure if Bob heard me talking the way that I am, he'd be like, oh, no, no, no. You're just learning is all. You just gotta work at it. Not everyone's gonna start out like a rock star. You gotta work your way to the top, one brushstroke at a time. To which I will start bawling my eyes out, because it's true. You gotta work to get to the point where you're at. You can't start out at the top. You gotta work your way up there, one little brushstroke at a time. Ugh. This is the worst looking sandbar I've seen in my life. But hey, we are doing our darndest. We're doing our darndest, and we are doing our best to make Bob proud. You are better than this. Than I would be. I cannot draw for shit. Everyone can draw. Honestly, I know I've been, like, you guys in chat have been like, oh my god, you're so good at art, you're doing so much better than I would, I can't draw for shit. It's like, you know, I'm hard on myself, certainly, because I've been at this for such a long time, but those of you that say, oh, you're so much better than me, I couldn't do this, you can. Anyone can draw. Like, anyone. If you just take the time to sit down and try, then you can do anything. I've always thought that way. I've never liked the people that I've always just, like, rubbed it in my face that I'm better than them, because, like, it's just not true. I'm not better than anybody. Nobody's better than anybody. You just gotta work at it. You just gotta work toward that point. I have 16 years under my belt because I've actively done this for such a long time, because I enjoy it and I wanted to get better, and so I put my nose to the grindstone and I said, I'm gonna get better at art. And so I drew and I drew and I drew and I drew every single day, and then I burnt out, and then I didn't draw every single day, and I lapsed, but then I got back on it again, and I just kept going and going and going. And so you just gotta do the same thing. You just gotta put your nose to the grindstone and say, okay, where's the step I need to start at? And then go from there. Just take it. Don't go head first, of course. Go slow. Take a little baby step, and you'll get to the point where you want to be at eventually. I do get holding yourself to a certain standard, though. I do the same thing. Yeah, I'm a little hard on myself. I need to get better about that, but, like, yeah. Anyway, let's keep listening to our friend Bob.
And you can do this blending all the way across the painting and make it as quiet as you want it.
We'll put details and stuff later.
Watch the old brush.
Oh, here he goes again.
Now, if you want to make these little areas right along in here stand out a little bit more, we'll take the number 2 script liner brush. I'll put a little bit of thinner on it, and I'm going to go right into a little bit of brown.
Oh, brown?
Just make it very, very thin, like water. And turn that brush, twist it, so it comes to a nice sharp point. And just underneath the edges here, add a little bit of brown.
Oh no,
That'll sort of
Bob.
project everything up.
Oh no,
Just
Bob.
pushes it up. Just in
Not
the
the...
area.
Oh, sorry.
That's where you'd see it on this side. Don't worry about back there.
Oh no, Bob, not the brown. Okay. Okay, I can do this. We can do this, guys. We can do this. We can do it. I believe at us. We're gonna do it. We gotta put in the thinnest bit of brown. Okay. Alright. Okay, I gotta make the brush thinner. So where did he put it? He put it under here. Ooh, oh god. Oh, Bob, what are we doing? Where are we going, Bob? I don't like the road we're taking here. Bob, I'm scared. Oh, Bob, I'm so scared. We can make this happen. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. Oh no. What are we doing? Bob, what are we doing?
There we go.
Bob! What are we doing? I remember watching the guy. It was Joel. It was Varg Skeletor who did it via Mario Paint. I remember him doing this, and he was like, "Bob, I'm scared. I'm scared, Bob. I don't know where we're going." So I'm just kind of doing the same thing he's doing at this point. Because I also don't know where we're going, and I don't know where this ride will take us. But by Jove, I trust you, but also I'm a little scared. Bob, can you feel my fear through the screen? Can you feel my fear through the screen again and comfort me? That was nice the first time. Bob, can you hold my hand? I'm a little frightened by where we're going. Can you guide me? Can you make sure that we get home safe? Please, I don't know what we're doing.
Then, once again, gently blend that
Can
all
you brush it out?
so it's nice and quiet.
Okay, what are we doing now?
Just wash the old liner brush.
Oh! Aw, never mind. I thought he was gonna beat the devil out of it.
Let's take, maybe there's a little stone laying here on the beach.
A stone?
And I'll use the small edge of the knife, and we'll just put a happy little stone right here.
A happy
Just a
little
little
stone.
one.
A little one? Oh my god, it's so tiny. Is that like a black or something? I think I may have used too dark of a blue. I don't think my happy little stone's gonna turn out very well on this. Oh. Yeah, no, that's not turning up at all. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to make that a lighter black. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I should have listened to chat when they said, "Hey, can you make the canvas brighter?" And I just didn't listen because I was a stinker, and I said, "That's fine." Turns out I was wrong. It's not fine at all. It is, in fact, not fine. This happy little stone looks like a little seal that wound up on the beach. Oh, buddy. Okay, Bob. I don't know where we're going with this. Did I color that in all the way? No, I didn't. There's like little flecks of nothing in there. Okay. Okay. Bob, where are we going?
And we'll take a little bit of burnt umber.
Burnt
Just
umber?
A little burnt umber, and go right back and lay a little highlight on that stone. Just a little light playing through there. And maybe a little underneath.
What the fuck? That wasn't black, that was brown? Oh, shit. Okay, well, we gotta go back and make it brown, fellas. Friends of the jury. That's fine. Okay, I also didn't mean to give it, like, a little feetsies. I didn't mean to give it I didn't need to give it feetsies. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay, now I gotta make this lighter so we can give it a little bit of a reflection. Also, I just reread the message again. I was like, can you feel my fear through the screen? And my brain just went and auto-filled it with, can you feel my heart? Bob, can you feel my heart? Can you help the bro? How does that song even go again? Can you feel my heart? Told you, I'm a rotating jukebox. Sometimes I just remember shit from like ages ago. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the shine under there.
Then we can take a 1-inch brush, grab a hold of just the bottom, and pull down.
Oh my God.
We want that stone to reflect into the wet sand. And then come across.
I did it again.
Just come across a reflection, though. We don't want to touch our stone yet.
That's so fair, but also, oh, Bob, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Making me grasp at straws here. I did see a little bit of this going on. Okay, and then we'll do, oh, ruh-roh, Raggy. I did the thing that I did when I did the thing that I usually do with Clip Studio. Whoopsie! Oh well. Okay, let's try that again. Actually, we'll do it like the color of the stone so it makes it a little bit easier. Just like this. I'm following your instructions, Bob. Gotta hope and pray that this looks okay. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I could do this, like, blending with the brush. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, actually, that doesn't look too bad. I'm vibing with that. You know what? This crayon brush saved us in the end. Bless the crayon, or whatever brush that was. Okay. Alright, where are we going?
Now we'll use a little bit of magic white.
Magic white?
On the knife. And we'll put like it's water standing around the stone. Just a little.
Just a little. I love also that he says magic white instead of titanium white. There's like a difference. There's different kinds of white, which is fair. There are different shades of white. But no, he has to say magic white as opposed to titanium white. Bob would never lead us astray. That's so true. He would not lead us astray.
Right around.
Okay.
And if you put one in here that's too bright, all you have to do is just keep rubbing it, and it'll pick up the blue that's underneath and dull right down for you.
Okay. I got it. I was on the right track the first time anyway, so we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing great. We're doing fine. Oh. This is very scary still. Ooh. Hooey. Oh dear. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, man. This is not good. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay. I think we got it. Okay. Oh. Oh. That does not look that bad. Oh. Oh, it's looking okay so far, actually. I know I said I'd put details and stuff in later, but like I gotta put the shine in and make it look a little fancy schmancy. Hang on. I gotta put my fancy little touches on it, because I too have used paint since I was a wee little child. I know some of my ways around this program. Make things look a little fancy. You know, there's some people that primarily use paint as their choice of art program. Those people are God's gift to the world, honestly. It looks like a shoe. But you know what? It's fine.
There we go.
Oh my god, there's like little dots on the stone.
Such a limited palette. There's so few colors used here. Now maybe
Okay, what are we doing?
You can, if this is in Florida, we need a palm tree. I got to have
a palm tree.
So maybe there's a big palm tree right out through here.
Oh god, not the trees.
We'll just start
Guys.
with a little bit of the Van Dyke brown.
Oh, the brown. Okay.
Pull it out very flat.
Flat? Okay.
Get a small roll of paint on the knife, and maybe they're just coming from right off the side of the canvas here.
Oh no.
And we're just barely touching the canvas. Just let it go up.
I was afraid of when we would start doing the trees. This is the boss battle. The boss battle, guys. We have to do a tree. This is Bob's ultimate test for us, folks. We gotta try to make a palm tree. Whew. Okay. Alright, Bob. You want me to make a tree? Okay. How did he do it, by the way? Where did he start on the canvas?
A roll of paint on the knife, and maybe they're just coming from right off the side of the canvas here. And we're just barely touching the canvas. Just let it go up.
Okay. Ringo Starr sells MS Paint art, and it looks very funny, Lamau. Like, I'm not one to judge whatever floats your boat, but also, like, come on, Ringo, yeah. I saw some of those paintings. They're very funny. But hey, if he likes painting it, then, like, so be it. You do you, Ringo. Oh, oh my god, this is so scary. Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna ruin it. Bob, please. Spare me. Oh, I made it tilt down. I didn't mean that. I didn't tilt down, Bob. I promise I tilted up. I tilted up.
I can.
Alright, where are we going next?
Now we can do the other side of the tree. Just do one side at a time.
One side?
And
oh, God.
when you do these, you want them to get smaller as they go up. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes it's a little hard to do. Just want them to get smaller toward the top.
Well, of course, because it's a little thinner toward the top. Oh, dear God in heaven. I think I made this go off a little too much to the side. I think I need to put it a little closer down so it's not so up in the air. Oopsies. Okay, here. We're gonna do this. Okay. Oh god, this is the windiest looking tree. This guy's soaking up all the nutrients. Because it's probably up in Florida. Oh dear God in heaven. Alright, okay. I'm leaning in, I'm not zooming in because like zooming in would mean I'd have to move the canvas a whole bunch and I don't want to, so I'm just gonna like do the stupid method of leaning in and just praying that it looks okay. Oh no, man. Oh dear. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. And imagine some nice little woman in her house following a Bob Ross video. Just comes on PBS one day and she's like, oh joy, Bob's teaching me how to paint a nice little seascape, and she's just got all the colors, she's got her nice little palette, she's all ready to go, and then he starts putting the tree in and she's just like, oh Lord, oh no, Bob, what are we doing here, where are we going? Help me out here, I don't know what I'm doing. That's how I feel right now.
Now, we got us a basic trunk in.
Uh-huh.
And palm trees are like everything else. They get lonely too, so let's give him a friend.
He's gonna take me out. I just know it. Just with those single sentences alone, just be like, oh, trees get lonely too. As like, it's just like a matter-of-fact thing for him. He's just like, oh yeah, trees get lonely too, you know, and we should just go ahead and give him a little friend. And it's like, yes, you're so right, though.
Maybe there's one that always just bends all around like that and comes way out through here.
Okay, we're going the opposite direction, I guess. Here we go, guys. We gotta give him a little twin. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. Come on, little tree friend. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. He's extending toward the sun. The moon. Rather. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. Oh, my phone buzzed again. We gotta give him a friend. I know! It's just one of those things, that sentences you hear and you're just like, oh, Bob, you're fucking taking me out, dude. The fucking, like, the sniper struck me right in the heart. Right there. Owie. Owie. My God. I wish my art teachers were more like Bob. Just, like, making little sentences like that happen. Like, oh yeah, by the way, when you're drawing a tree, they get lonely too. I think you should give them a friend. Like, that might be cringy. Like elementary schoolers would love hearing that. Absolutely. They'd be like, hell yeah, we gotta give this little tree a friend. High schoolers and middle schoolers might think it's cringe, but I also think they might think it's, endearing. Because deep down, I think high schoolers don't, and, like, middle schoolers don't want to think things are cringe, but, you know, they're just, like, going through it. They're struggling because of puberty and stuff. Also, these trees are very thin. They look a lot like, twigs, as opposed to palm trees. Oh, well.
You know, when you're painting these, make up little stories. It sort of helps you go along. Just capture a dream in your mind, put it on canvas before it escapes.
I'm gonna fucking explode. Wow. To be cringe is to be free. Yes. I just, oh my God. Gotta capture a dream. Gotta capture it.
And painting should make you happy.
It does make
Should
me
always
happy.
make you happy. And if painting teaches you nothing else, it'll teach you to look at nature, to see the fantastic beauty that's around us every day, that we take for granted. Take a little time, stop and look at it. There, it's a million things to paint. All you have to do is look around.
I'm going to explode. I'm going to explode. I love this man so much. He's like, that's like so, like, oh my God. Because it's true! Painting and art as a whole, you have to be very observant. Especially if you're doing things like still lifes or landscape paintings. It teaches you to be a lot more observant of your surroundings. And to just take in the beauty of, like, the world that you're in. Of the things that surround you. Of nature. Because, oh my God, nature is so pretty, dude. Oh, damn it, I did it again. Like, it's just, he's just so right. Bob, you gotta let up. I'm going to melt into the floor. Exactly. I'm already, like, choking up a little bit, dude. I'm like, oh my God. Bob, please, I'm going to explode. Jeez Louise, man. He's just, oh my God. I mean, a lot of this stuff is like, I'm already aware of it, right? But I have to think of this as like, from the point of view of somebody who is learning to paint for the very first time. And it's beautiful, the things that he's saying. Because, like, the average person learning to paint for the first time is probably not gonna be, like, looking at nature too closely. They're probably just gonna try their darndest to follow Bob as fast as they possibly can. Right? Because it's like a short program. But also, they're taking in the things that he says and hopefully going to apply that to their everyday life and be like, yeah, I should take the time to look at nature a little more clearly. I should take a moment and just let nature engulf me and take in all its beauty. Because that world we live in is just so beautiful. Wow. You know, it's just important.
We'll try to show you how to paint them. What you paint's up to you. Okay, now we got us a basic little trunk right there.
Perfect.
Let's take a little bit of white.
Uh-oh.
And we'll make a gray color here. Now, I've made this gray color by mixing about equal amounts of phthalo green and alizarin crimson.
What the heck?
Phthalo green and alizarin crimson. Makes a beautiful, beautiful gray, a true gray.
A true gray, huh? Okay.
Now we can put a little highlight on these trunks, and all we're going to do is just touch the canvas. Just touch it.
Oh.
Let the canvas pull off what it wants.
Okay.
You don't have to make any decisions.
Okay.
Looks like the hurricane come through and blew the top of those off.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going on. It looked like a hurricane came through. Oh my god, I swear. I don't like that gray. We're gonna do what he did and like... There. I think that's a perfect kind of gray. Oh yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Red plus green. Green plus red equals gray. No, come on. Green plus red doesn't equal gray. That's not how color theory works. That makes brown, I'm pretty sure, but... Listen, he's a professional. I'm going to just let the professional take the wheel, if you will. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. I honestly don't know if that was sarcasm that you put in chat, sweetheart, or not, because, like, I hope not. I hope not. I'm struggling. Hang on, I gotta, like, get up close. If it's more red, it's more brownie, yeah. I guess that makes sense, I don't know. Also, sometimes I can't tell tone in chat, so I'm sorry if I get mad at you randomly. I struggle a lot. Especially if, like, with, like, sarcasm, if it's not, like... I need tone indicators sometimes when it comes to text, because I just get, like, I have no clue how people are... What the fuck? What the tone of what people say is a lot of the time. Because I don't want people to be malicious in chat, and I don't want to be mean to people in chat, so I'm sorry if I end up getting mean or not. Oh fuck, I'm trying so hard to focus. I'm trying to be perfect. Phthalo green is teal, so it becomes closer to gray than brown. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Some color theory. My girlfriend knows a lot about color theory, so I trust her too. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. I was being for real? Okay. There we go. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for clarifying. I'm sorry if I got mad at you. Sorry if it also sounds like I'm not paying attention or caring. I'm literally, like, focusing on this outline. It's all I need to be better with the tone indicators myself. Yeah, I remember growing up in, like, high school and stuff. Whenever I get texts from people from, like, the theater, I couldn't tell their tone in the text that they were sending sometimes, so I had to ask if they were being mean or not, or if it was, like, a joke. It mostly was me asking if it was a joke. It wasn't a lot of the time. Well, it was jokes a lot of the time, I should say, and I just didn't know, because I just couldn't tell. And I thought all people were like that, because a lot of people in my theater also expressed the same sentiments as me, and saying they couldn't really read the text, like the indication of what the text meant to say, and had to get clarification for it too. So, fuck it. Yeah. Hold on, what's going on? What? Like a cis man, you mean? What is going on in chat? I meant to say it's all good. Whoops. No, it's alright. I'm notoriously bad over text, but I also hate my voice, so what is there to do, really? I also hate my voice, too, so that's fair. Also, I don't know what you were putting in chat. I don't think that's appropriate to ask here. in chat, because I think that's something you need to ask like somebody else. Because that's not. Please don't ask that here. I don't want to have to. I feel uncomfortable answering that. Sorry. Fuck. Shit. There we go. Oh, that took way too long. Jesus Christ, man. Greg, am I pregnant?
When
There
I
we
was
go.
a boy being raised in Florida, it was not unusual to have some big hurricanes. Ooh, goodness gracious. They would blow you around for days. There we go.
Thank you, Bob. That was insightful. That was very insightful lore, actually. I mean, I knew there were that was bad weather in Florida. Certainly, I did. But like, hearing it come out of him is interesting. I have a crazy dream where an angel fell in love with a demon and boom. Okay, can we? Shut up, Windows! I'm not learning. I don't want solitaire right now. I'm in the middle of a masterpiece. Fuck. No. Hey, I asked you, could you please not talk about that in chat anymore? Please? And don't bug my girlfriend about it. Please. Thank you. If you keep that up, we might have to time you out. Thank you. Like, don't bug her. Especially over something that you could easily look up yourself. Please. Like I said, I feel uncomfortable. I don't feel comfortable answering that question, nor should I do I feel comfortable with you pestering my girlfriend about it. So please, like, knock it off. Thank you. I'll have to wait for that to go through because it's like a 20-second delay. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. 300 seconds, so that's like a couple minutes. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, so, like, just a reminder, don't come through chat with, like, random, weird, uncomfortable questions like that. If you're really looking for, like, answers to certain questions, like whatever it was in chat that that person was mentioning, just go to Google. Like, look it up yourself on, like, forums. Ask people who specify in certain elements of storytelling that could help you. Don't come to us. Thank you. Don't appreciate that. Especially when you have been warned if to not press with that further. If you're asked not to do that anymore, don't. Because otherwise you will just get timed out. Thank you. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Ah! There we go. If courts explicitly states don't do this thing, do not continue to do said thing. Exactly. I mean it when I say don't keep doing that. I'm not joking when I say that. If I say, hey, I'm uncomfortable with a thing, then don't press with it. That's not like a reverse psychology, me saying, hey, you can keep going with that, ha ha ha. That is me saying, I am uncomfortable. I am not comfortable with you saying that or mentioning that in chat. I would appreciate it if you stopped. So, yeah. Alright, goddamn, that took way too long.
Just touch. All you have to do is just touch. It's just gray and white.
Easy for you.
Just let that follow right up the tree. There.
Awesome. I'll do more details on that later.
I think we're about ready to put some leaves on this big old tree.
Oh,
now I'm going to take a little bit of paint thinner on my fan brush and go right into this same gray color. But I want it very thin. Very thin. And I'm just using paint thinner. We'll add a touch more there. There we go. And you have to make an almighty decision. Which one of these trees is in the front and which one's in the back? Maybe the little one's in the back. So We'll do him first. All you have to do is just touch, and then take the fan brush with this thin paint and pull. Just pull real quick. Just snap it. Just snap it, and it'll make all the little leaves that you have on the palm trees. Okay, now let's go. Maybe there's another happy little limb right there. We'll give him a little pull. Just like so. Just touch and pull.
Oh dear God, okay. Bob, you can save the vibes, our close and personal friend. Bob, our close and personal friend, who we invite out to nice dinners occasionally. Save us, my friend, save us. I don't know what color that is. Is it the same color here that we're using? I'll just make it a little deeper then. Okay. He said touch and pull? Oh boy. Oh dear goodness. Okay, here we go. I also can understand how people can put this on and like fall asleep to it, because he's just so quiet and like gentle with it all. Like, it just feels like I don't know how to describe it. It just feels nice. Deep, cool green. We go brunch mode 3000 with Bob. I would ask Bob to go to the brunch with me any day of the week. Okay, so it is a green, so it's a green. Where's my green? There's my green. This is green, right? Yeah, that's green. So I'm gonna make it a little grayer, I guess. And then I guess this gray works too. It looks a little bit like the green. Oh Lord in heaven above. Bob's like ASMR for me, yeah. I don't even like ASMR. ASMR just makes me very uncomfortable, especially people who do like the mouth noises and shit. That I just feel so gross when people do mouth noises or taps or shit like that. I'm just like, ugh. But for like Bob, he's like different because it's not so much ASMR as it just feels like someone who's talking to you as you're falling asleep. Just like a nice little conversation. Just asking him about his day, and then he's just, you know, going on and talking about his time in Florida and the hurricanes that he had to go through, and then him moving to Alaska. And then you're asleep. And he doesn't mind because, well, you were tired. You had a long day, had a lot of work to do. Sometimes people fall asleep mid-conversation, and that's okay. Maybe he'll tuck you in, put your teddy bear underneath your arm, and give your head a little pat, and say, see you tomorrow. Then close the door and turn out the light as he's leaving. Like chocolate cutting ASMR. You are so interesting, sweetheart. I like mic scratching and stuff. I don't like any of that. All those noises are so obnoxious to me. Even the people that speak low into the mic like, hey, how's it going? I know you had a long day. I'm sorry. You want to talk about it? Like that shit, I hate it so much. It just bothers me. This doesn't look like a palm leaf. This whole time that I've been doing this. You know what? We can touch it up. Let's touch it up a little bit. And then I'll make it fatter toward the... No, I'll just make it a little thinner. That's what I'll do. And then I'll make it a bit less like that. My microphone is even worse than Quartz. Yeah, hers is a little bit worse than mine. But like, my mic is bad, even though it's like professional mic, I guess, quote unquote professional. I have a snowball For those of you wondering what my microphone is, I have a snowball. But this mic sucks. But yeah, anyway. We'll keep going. Holy shit, that's so cool.
Maybe there's one that comes right out here.
Oh, the front one.
Touch and pull. Now this one's sort of coming right towards you, so maybe you can see both sides of him.
Both sides
so
of
me. Put a little
him?
bit on the other side, too.
What?
Don't want all...
Oh, sorry.
Little leaves on one side of the palm limb. Just let it come right on down. Both sides.
Holy shit, we're doing 3D. 3D! My misophonia. Sorry, I can't read anyway. The roleplay ones make me feel super weird, but I like the ones that are just sensory triggers. That's fair. Misophonia. I couldn't read. I'm dumb. I'm a dumb. I'm the biggest, stupidest dumb that ever dumb-dumbed. Okay? I'm sorry. I can't read. Just pull. Drag and pull. And then we'll go out on this side. Too. Because holy shit, we're doing 3D. But yes, hers is a little bit worse than mine. I can handle most things because I've gotten better about it, but eating noises are my fucking kryptonite. I hate eating noises. I hate them. I can't stand it. I can't stand people doing the, like, fucking dragging their fingernails down a chalkboard. I can't stand people that tap on styrofoam. Hate the texture of styrofoam, too. It sucks ass. You know what? Actually, I should, Ah! No! Oh my god, I almost ruined my masterpiece. What have I done? My masterpiece. What have I done to you, darling? Oh no. Alright, where's my eraser? There it is. Okay, I gotta do a thing. I know I'm ruining it. I'm sorry. I'm fixing it, though. I'm fixing it. Because guess what? I'm making it bendier. Because I'm doing this. Yeah. There we go. See? I'm not ruining it. Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Make it a little more whimsical, if you will. Eating noises are the worst. Yes, I do not like eating in front of people in general. It must be a solitary act. So true. Whenever my ex would come over, we would have, like, takeout. And, I hated eating next to him. So much. It just made me very uncomfortable. Okay. Keep going. We have 6 minutes left.
And right up here, maybe there's one that goes up and sort of turns.
Oh, which way is it going? Can the
With
camera
some
go back?
right here. There.
Please, camera.
Very thin
Thank
paint,
you.
though. Very, very thin.
Oh dear. Okay. So it goes up and over. Alright, here we go. My house without windows. My house without windows. My house without love. I have that stuck in my head. God damn. This is what happens. Oh, the consequences of my actions of getting into a different thing of music. Oh, whatever shall I do? Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention it last stream. But I guess it was good I didn't mention it last stream because I didn't make much progress. But, some just general updates about the Rocky Horror video progress because I haven't spoken about it in a little bit. The script's done. It got looked over. It's all in the clear. And I am, currently actually working on the voiceover. So I'm getting that done currently, and then I'm gonna do the visuals for it, of course, and then I gotta edit it and put it together, so hopefully, don't hold me to it, but hopefully I'll get this thing out before Pride Month ends, so we can have ourselves a nice little video, Rocky Horror video about, for Pride Month. But don't hold me to it. I can't exactly, promise it, but I'm trying to get it out in time for before the end of Pride Month. The only thing is I still need to try to get the visuals, not the drawing part of it, of course, the video footage itself for the movies. I should be easy enough to get the first movie. The remake of it, however, or the first movie, the original one, but the remake, however, is going to be really hard to get. So hopefully I'll see. Quartz video essayist arc is happening. It is happening. I have the 7 different Audacity files to prove it. I did some recording the other day. I had to turn off my fan, which you can probably hear in the background, in order for me to do it. I didn't think I'd get my fan to be quiet again, but here we are. So I'm proud of myself that I actually went and did that. So I have 7 sections of the video done and recorded. So all I need to do is get the other, because there's like 11 sections, I need to get the other 4 done. And then just all the other stuff needs to be done. And then we should have it, and then the editing, and then I should have it out. But we'll see. We'll see. Cross a finger. Anyway, we gotta finish this.
There. Touch, pull. Just sort of snap the brush.
Got it. Okay. He keeps just adding palm fronds. And I'm like, I love you, Bob, but oh man. That's too many palm fronds for me, man. There's so many palm fronds. But we're almost done, guys. Holy shit, we are almost done. I'm kind of sad because I actually did want to do multiple paintings. But maybe, if I feel like it, I can do a painting off stream and then show you guys the the difference, and like in an actual art program. I might follow one for fun one day, maybe tomorrow, or maybe not. I'm kind of trying to. What am I doing tomorrow even? I want to try to get more recording done tomorrow. Maybe in between my recording, I'll figure something out. We'll see. Because these are fun. I might actually put one of these videos on before I go to bed tonight to just watch. Because I did watch Bob Ross for a while when I was still with my ex and it was on Netflix. I put Bob on it was around Christmas time too. I put Bob on. And oh, what the heck did I do? What did I do? Yeah, I would put his videos on just for the fun of it, and I would just watch him paint. So I might do that. We'll see. Anyway.
And you can put as many leaves on your palm tree as you want. I'm just going to put a few to show you how to do them. And then at home you can just do anything because you have unlimited time. Let's have a nice big one that comes right out there. Touch and pull. Now you can really see these little leaves against the clouds in the sky.
Right.
There we go. Now, maybe it comes right on back like that. There.
I'm trying to see how he does the perspective of that one. Is that one in the front or is that one in the back? I cannot tell. Anyway. I guess that one's in the front. Let's see. More art streams would be lots of fun. Seeing the process is nice. Only if you would like, of course. Only if you feel like it. I'm very, like, a nervous person when it comes to showing my art off and, like, drawing in front of you guys. Because, like, I'm afraid of judgment at all times when it comes to my art. Like, I love drawing, I certainly do, but I just get afraid of drawing in front of people. I remember once when I came back to streaming after doing my streams in October. I took a really long break. I didn't come back until probably like January or so, or maybe December. I don't remember. It was a while before I came back, and shoot. It was a while before I came back, and I remember someone in chat who was someone that was in the server that I run at the time, just adamantly demanded me to go and start drawing stuff. And I said sure for that person because I knew them. But I did feel a bit uncomfortable just being demanded to randomly start drawing on stream, even though I didn't want to. I just kind of wanted to talk with chat, and that just came out of nowhere, and I was just like, oh, okay. No, yeah, I totally get it, yeah. Maybe once in a blue moon I'll do an art stream for you guys. Maybe. I do like drawing, I do. It's fun. It's very cathartic for me to draw. But, yeah, I don't know. Plus, I draw. I take a long time to draw. And also, I listen to video essays when I draw. There's no other way around it. I do not like drawing to music. I've tried in the past, and I get just so incredibly distracted. So instead, I just put video essays on whilst I am drawing. Like, my go-to person, by the way, for video essays is Jaubrey, or J. Aubrey, on YouTube. His videos, I've watched them so many fucking times. I can't even count. I've watched them so many times, so many of them, because I put them on when I'm doing, like, my thumbnails, or I'm just drawing in general. Mostly when I'm doing my thumbnails. So, I just put them on, and I just start drawing. But when I'm writing, I put music on, of course. I can't do, like, podcasts and shit when I'm writing, because I'll just start writing what the person is saying. But, otherwise, for art, I put on video essays. The only person I don't think I'm able to put on while I'm drawing is H Bomber Guy, because I just like start watching the video instead of like drawing like I'm supposed to, and then I just get sucked in. Like I couldn't draw while I was watching the plagiarism video, because otherwise I was just like so zoned in. I saw a recent video from him from J. Aubrey. Which one was it? If I may inquire. Anyway, I gotta hang on. Let me get to Bob.
Another one elm right down through here. Just touch, pull. These are very loose.
Okay. We have like 4 minutes left. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. These are not that bad, actually. These little palm fronds I'm doing. Not that bad at all. Honestly, I thought they'd be worse. Mostly because I'm afraid. I'm afraid that, it's just gonna turn out shit. Because notoriously, I am really bad at drawing trees. And I already told you guys about that, so. The kick one? Oh, yeah, the kick. Oh my gosh, the kick one is so good. But I just fucking. Ooh, I hated every single person in that video. Every single one just made me so fucking angry. Too much respect for H Bomber Guy, gotta pay attention. Exactly. Freaking Harris. I think his name's Harrison or Harris. H Bomber Guy, I just gotta pay attention, man. I'm sucked in with his videos, because I love all the visual gags that he does. The plagiarism one especially, I love when he pulls out the fucking, like, hey, I can do this too. Whee! Like, I just love him so much. I still do the yeehaw from that video. Yeehaw! Because, oh my god, there's so many vocal stems I stole from him. I love H Bomber Guy so bad. I also love J. Aubrey. J. Aubrey's also just real good. I also like The Right Opinion as well, but I can't put his videos on either while I'm working, because he has so many visual elements that I need to look at to pay attention to his videos, and he goes very fast, so I often just get lost, and I'm like, oh. So I have to pay attention to his videos too. But I haven't watched him in a little while. I think the last one I watched from The Right Opinion was his video on, Dr. Phil, and I think that was the last one I watched. But his videos are pretty good too. They're very well produced. And the editors that he gets on are so good as well. He's just color these in so they don't fade in against the water. The ContraPoints Twilight video recently got me super invested too. My girlfriend has been wanting me to get into ContraPoints for such a long time now. I've been meaning to watch her videos, but I just haven't had the time to invest into her videos. But I will get into ContraPoints, I promise. That I can promise.
Okay, here's a little one up here. Maybe there's just a little one growing right there.
Okay, sorry, I gotta take that one slow. It's hard for me to absorb Tro. Yeah, that's fair. He goes very fast in his videos. He doesn't exactly slow down for people to fully absorb his points a lot of the time. So it's not very friendly for a lot of his videos are not very friendly for a lot of people, especially because a lot of his editors too. For as much as I praise his editors, they also just have a lot of flashing lights in their editing, and that's not very accessible for people who have photosensitive epilepsy. So, like, for as much as I like him in his editing, I get why people don't watch him a lot. It's totally fair. ContraPoints is very good. Her videos are super long, but they're absolutely worth the time. Yeah, I know. I have been meaning to get into her because I love video essays and I love really long video essays. I have watched Quentin's fucking Victorious / iCarly / Sam and Cat videos numerous times. I love them very much, especially the Victorious ones. I unironically adore the Victorious ones. Also, I've quoted Get in the Robot Shinjin like 40 million times because it's just, like, it was a misspeak because he called Sinjin Shinji, but it was still very funny. Get in the robot, Sinjin! I love those videos. I love them very much. They're very good. Alright. Keep going.
There we go.
My good friend Bob.
Like
We're
so.
almost done.
We'll put a little bit on the other side.
Ooh. Ooh.
Maybe there's another one right there. Right there.
We're going up that way? Okay. Okay. Okay, Bob, you're going a little fast for me, man. Alright, we're going up here. I'm also losing a lot of energy because, I'm getting tired. But that's to be expected at this time of night. I have a bedtime of like 10 p.m. for me, so like... Whoopsies! Oh well. And then... Here... Oh, I forgot to put the one on this side. There we go. It's kind of blending in all together, but I'll put more detail into it later. So it's not just a big mesh of green palm frond. I promise I'll make it look a little nicer. Stretch my wrists a little bit, it's starting to ache.
We'll put one more that's sort of going across the trunk. Don't have
Across
all the ones
the
just
trunk.
going on either side. Have some actually go across the trunk. Makes it look a little
Across
more
the trunk.
realistic.
Okay, Bob. Okay. It's like I sounded angry for a second. I'm not. I'm just like, okay, Bob. You know what? Whatever you say. I'm giving him a big old thumbs up. We always get a little sleepy near the end of stream. Yeah. It's to be expected. I think my sleepy influences, like, rub off on you guys sometimes. It's kind of funny. But also, I mean, I get... You guys are, like, sleepy. Like, it's late for you guys, too. Like, because you guys all have different time zones. I'm sorry I stream, like, so incredibly late in the day, and, like... I'm sorry I live in a time zone where it's PST instead of EST or even MST. I'm just not convenient for anybody. Yeah, no? There we go. It's not even, but like, who gives a fuck, you know? But not every tree's gonna be even, you know?
Now I'm going to take the same gray color and go into a lighter gray, just a tiny, tiny bit. It's just
the lighter
these
gray?
stand out, because I really want to keep these silhouetted as much as possible, and just barely touch, just the least little indication of highlight on there. Don't overdo. Very easy to overdo.
Okay. Well, we're highlighting now, folks. Where's my light gray? There we go. I always stay up to ungodly hours. My sleep schedule's been wonky for years. It's all good. That's fair. Okay, which prom was he doing that on? Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh. We might need a different brush for this one. Hang on. I don't know if this one's gonna... Oh.
And you have to sort of figure out where the center of the limb is here, the vein that goes through the center. Just touch like that.
Oh dear Lord in heaven. Okay, so he wants me to find the center of the frond and get the vein. Okay, I mean I was gonna do that anyway, but I guess Bob's forcing my hand. I'm forcing your hand, my friend. But it's alright. I'm doing it for your own good. Oh, Jesus. Now you can really tell that I'm trying to focus, even though I'm tired. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I know we're almost done, but I have to pee. So I'm gonna real quick. I'm putting you guys back on a BRB. Second one of the night. But I'll be right back, okay? I'll be quick. I'll try to be quick. Alright? But I'll leave you with some... Hang on, let me pull up the music again. I'll leave you with some tunes. I'll be back, alright? Hang in there.